Hello, 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 and welcome everybody. I am your androgynous AI game show host from the future, Caster.
What up, what up? I am your amazing agender avian co-host, Ravi the Owl.
And this is the Neon Caster Twitch channel, and we return with our second session of the Teal Mask DLC, resuming play in the Vaporwave Zone. Oh, press Y to check the photo. Oh yeah, and I have to specifically go over to your character thing, and it is.
Look at what I'm fucking dealing with over here. It's fucking amateur hour out here.
With the Terra Magmar in the background, just oh, what's going on? Teal Mask definitely appeared out of nowhere.
What'd you say?
Sheila says Teal Mask really snuck up on her.
I feel that. It's the kind of thing where it's like, oh shit, DLC coming at some point, and then time passed, and it's like,
okay, well, and it's like, oh fuck, not only is it here, it's actually a surprisingly short wait until the second one. Although what were we doing instead? We were fucking playing Cassette Beasts. Yeah. So people kind of had been and gone with Teal Mask. So by the time that we got it and finished it, the way that perfectly lined up with just moving swiftly into an indigo disc, entirely intentional. We meant that the entire time.
Yeah, no, trust me. My uncle works at Nintendo, and he told me if I did that, it would all work out.
Mm-hmm. And we're set up this time to we're both in the world together once again. We had to kind of play separately for battery reasons last time round, and we've immediately realized that now that the kind of campaign has started in earnest, and there's the kind of missions that you can go on, it tracks both of ours simultaneously, and we get rewarded for doing both, which lets me be intensely lazy.
That's right. I'm doing all the work once a fucking again.
Yeah, the stream doesn't have to watch me grind. We can just get to the right BP number to go and do the content. No.
Oh man, someday I'll unionize and it's all gonna turn on its head.
Union of one. Okay.
That's what the Union Square is for, right?
The UN and Union does not mean one in this instance, right?
Okay. What about UNO and was heard? Does that stand for one?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
She is the singularity.
Also, just to check, is my how muffled am I sounding?
I mean, I can hear that there is definitely a little bit of muffle, but you are clear enough to be understood. If it becomes an issue, I can just turn you up in my ears and you'll be fine.
Okay, yeah, chat. I am currently masking for household health reasons. I am doing fine. Don't worry your pretty little heads.
We are. Oh, I didn't even. We got right into goofing and gallanting. But there is a new face on stream. The Clawpunk, the Excadrill, is not new to the world. It has been previously obtained.
The proud return.
This is the variant that I used in Fluffy Barrage, rather than the OG from our Black and White playthrough. But it is still a good boy.
So, the proud sort of return, I guess.
Hey, I mean, the Clawpunk that I used in Fluffy was still paralyzed 2 turns in a row. Are you kidding me? And it's the Tri-Attack that paralyzed me? What?
Clawpunk just has that kind of luck. At least that variant does.
I mean, this Rock Slide could have just missed, and I would be like, yep, that tracks for this one.
I understand.
But not only do we have Clawpunk, we have the one and only. But look at the summary in battle. The one and only Dilf Hero has returned.
Oh, my king.
Savior of the Black and White run. I think genuinely the way that you kind of ended up surviving the final encounter was because you got the auto revive on Dilf Hero for the final battle that kind of gave you the additional turns you needed to pull that shit out. So yes, fully our hero.
I mean, truly an icon. One of the names I think you were most upset to receive in that run.
Yeah, and, at the time I was like, this is...
I know, you thought something beautiful had been soiled, when in fact it had been, what's the word? Oh man. Not cherished.
Not only did that 50% chance that cannon hit.
Oh my god.
Clearly I have to use this Porygon now. It's clearly charmed.
There is a trainer out here saying, ready for a challenge with the dangerous text box. And yeah, I'm gonna get my ass beat out here. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go find you. And see what I can make of it. Is it also in the ice area?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Leading with a Dugong and a Sandslash. I'm going to guess there is God, if this is some fucking, oh god, what is it? Like, not, so there's Slush Rush, which boosts your speed, but I'm hoping this is not the one that boosts your evasion, because I would be
right.
upset.
Like, yeah. Because there's Sand Rush and Sand Stream, and it's Sand Veil that increases evasion for Sandstorm.
Oh my god. But no, this is a Lowland, so it's, Snow Cloak, but it's fine. I use Doodle to just get Snow Cloak on both my slacking and my Artcore still almost died. That's very funny that the Dugong still tried to set snow even though it is snowing just due to the environment. Huh.
Hey, the AI said that they needed to do that as a priority.
I guess.
Right. Let me try and find you. Where are you on the map?
Hello, Max, the stream cat. How are you doing? Have all the cats in stream in chat, as the French say. I hope you're doing well out there.
Oh yeah, the auto healing does not actually heal status effects, so I do actually need to cure those paralyses as is.
Let's see. Oh my god, this Alolan Sandslash really is hitting hard.
Change position, move you here. Okay. So we're going to get on the weapon and move my way to your location.
Man, if this just comes down to not being able to hit the Alolan Sandslash because of its ability, I'm going to be damn sad.
Tough stuff. Evasion stats means fuck you.
Okay, never mind. We got the Drain Punch didn't kill it. Okay.
Ooh, a little bit of chunk. It does not like the snow effect on top of the draw distance.
This thing has Leech Life on deck also. Oh my god.
So it's a bunch of stall tactic stuff, huh?
I mean, it does seem to be like the Dugong has Ice Body, so it is just constantly healing. Yeah, no, this is some real rude shit. Hey, Max, what am I... Oh.
Oh, visibility is poor in the snowstorm.
Can you imagine the visibility, the visibility being so bad you can't even tell what Pokemon your opponent sends out?
Yeah. If there wasn't a text box to tell you, and you just kind of have to intuit.
I feel like that could be kind of an interesting like weather gimmick, the idea of, oh yeah, actually fog was a gimmick before.
Yeah, but it just sucked. Nobody liked fog.
Oh yeah, fog was awful. Just putting, wow, are you saying that people don't find random chances to miss things fun? Anyway, welcome to this battle against this guy. But yeah, the idea of like, if fog was instead, you can't see what Pokemon are on the other side of the field until you like hit them with an attack to clear the fog. I think that could be fun.
Oh, I am silly. I should have had Rotom in. It's fine. Oh, I can still Rock Slide for super effective. We're good.
Yeah, because Dugong is hard ice also. Okay, hit the Drain Punch. This Sand Slash is gone, thank goodness.
Oh, interesting. If there is ambient weather in an area, does that prevent weather switching? Because I tried to Sandstorm turn 1 and it failed.
Oh, it might. Interesting.
That's really annoying. I was like, your strategy. What if it wasn't a strategy, actually, but the environment has forced it to be snow? That sucks. Okay.
Unfortunate. He's got a Lantern as third, and I don't know why.
The Lantern doesn't have Levitate, does it?
No. It got the T-Bolt off that not only did a lot of damage to my
oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm surprised I was not more punished by that. I was like, he, I will switch in Rotom with Levitate, and then this Earthquake will not hit me. This Excadrill has Mold Breaker, so it very much does hit Rotom.
That's very funny.
Fortunately, because it's Wash Rotom, it wasn't super effective, or I would have immediately died. Right.
No, with the Confuse Ray onto Lounge Jazz. Oh, dog.
Oh, actually, is this Terra Ground? It is Terra Ground. I might want to save that, though. And I'm going to Protect with Rotom.
This enemy team is so annoying. This is all you must. This is like the kind of team you would make if you really wanted to lean on the like spin the wheel energy. No meaningful choices.
This hasn't been so bad for me, but I've been more of a threat to myself, honestly. Ooh, that activates our weakness policy. But I think Sand Slash isn't gone yet, so I think this means that yeah. Oh, into the Protect though. Okay, we live in, never punished.
Okay, we encored the, oh my god. We encored the Lantern to stick on Confuse Ray. Then I snap out of Confusion, so that doesn't actually help me very much. And also the Lantern apparently has a Citrus bit. Oh my god.
It does indeed. Rock Slide is probably
I need to
going
talk
to
to
be...
my uncle who works at Nintendo. This is...
I'm going to be a greedy bitch and see if I can get 2 Protects.
You're good? You're going to go for the double Protect?
So, because I have to worry about accuracy here, I'm wary of using Rock Slide. And, you know, Earthquake would make that easier, but I would have to Anything that I switch to would also die from the earthquake because they don't like fly currently. So it's kind of like either I kind of guarantee hitting both, raise the odds significantly of me hitting both opponents by using earthquake and then potentially sacrificing darkwave to it, or I go with rock slide and maybe be able to kind of secure some nonsense. Otherwise, it's more risky. I don't know. Let's rock slide. Because I can use you to try and get.
Man, I'm realizing. Oh, part of the reason I'm struggling is probably because I'm 5 levels behind all of this. I think we're down to just slacking. It's gotten a little rough.
I'm not so far behind. I'm like, well, the Clawpunk is 69 and these things are level 74, so I am on par in some ways. It's only a couple of level 80s they're ahead, but I'm not using them exclusively.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to keep on hitting Drain Punch and hoping to outlive the Lapras.
Gotta stall him out.
So, oh my god, I used Encore on the Lantern to get it to stick on Confuse Ray, then I taunted it, and now it's just struggling.
I have removed all choice from your life, you say.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm taking this L. Unless I have a Confusion next turn and hit the Drain Punch. Okay, Lantern's Encore ended, but
okay.
I'm pretty sure it will. Yeah, it outsped and used Surf.
Rip. Yeah.
Rip indeed.
That wasn't so bad. Excadrill pulled its weight despite being under level. I appreciate its effort it put in.
I'm thinking maybe I should tackle some other trainers before I lose 8,500 Poké to this
You
guy
know,
again.
that process of because you know this game's money is kind of tight if you're trying to spend it on like carboses and all that shit. So losing to that like very hard electric singles trainer or fighting singles trainer like 4 times is like, oh my, all of my wallet is just emptied. And then I finally beat it and got less back than the amount of I would have if I'd lost once. Like, I was giving up 9k a time and it gave me 8.5 back. Like, fuck you. What happened to all the money I gave you?
Where is the shakedown?
Hey, Yellow King,
Yellow
what's
King
good?
I just got my ass beat by some real fucking roll the dice strats. And I'm not salty. That would be ridiculous.
I've
Anyway,
placed fewer restrictions on myself, so I had an easier time.
Yeah, I am like at least 5 levels below them, but that's okay. I am going to fight some other people who are not in the spooky spooky box.
I mean, I guess we don't know how strong these Elite Four members are, but it feels like getting
honestly,
your team to level
I think
70 might be a good idea.
I think I should be able to defeat the hard outlined trainer before I fight the Elite Four.
But Yellow King, I can't remember if you're around for our Black and White Nuzlocke, but one of the... I mean, we've previously had one of the stars from that run returning, Gold Soul. Gold Soul has been around for a fair bit now, but we also now have the legal return of Dilf Hero, the Cabalion, a name that I could not stand at the time, and I still now think it's pretty doofy, but it's kind of, it's now funny to me. I now find it funny because the game lets us get away with it. I was fully expecting the game to be like, nah, you don't get to go and put that on the GTS or whatever. You don't get to put that in Pokemon Home. You have to change its name. But the fact that Dilf Hero still gets to exist in the year of our Lord 2023, soon to be 2024.
Dilf Hero is eternal.
Even though I can't put it in the stream title because I know I've been slapped on the wrist for that once already. Maybe I should have put an exclamation mark instead of the I, or would it have seen through that?
I feel like there's got to be some simple replacement rule for it to figure that out. And chat, I'm interested to hear if you have any suggestions for things that start with F, because I do really like the idea of headcanon this as like a damn, I love thing, but we're not out here fishing. Damn, I love Feebas.
Yeah, I was kind of going through a handful of F titled Pokemon and be like, yeah, I mean, you know, proclaiming one's love for Frostlass is definitely like a charged idea, let's say. And it's like, oh,
yeah, don't like that.
What TMs begin with F? And I'm like, those are probably worse. I don't know. Damn, I love Fire Blasting. Do you
Damn,
now?
I love Freeze Dry.
It feels like the in Gen 3 where you could just make up very restricted sentences from a list of words that they give you, and then like there's the fan club people in Doothard that make up trends using that, and then in the Battle Tower a handful of people, like they're kind of like a message when they talk to you to start the fight is usually one of those. And there's like a super nerd or a scientist trainer, and his message is, I ingest sludge to transform. Like, okay, buddy.
That guy. What a king.
Hey, Triple Axel.
Oh shit, there you go.
Okay, I did not import the old Zarina, but I should check to see if current era Zarina can learn that, because it's good.
I do kind of like the idea of just completely backfiring with the okay, we gotta make build stand for something different so it's not labeled as obscene. Damn, I love fucking. No,
wait, hold on.
Work.
Damn, I love flying. I was gonna say fighting types, but that's not really true. There are some fighting types that I really like, but as a typing goes, it is definitely not in my top 5.
I do find a lot of my favorites are in fighting types, because that's where a lot of the sexy Pokemon are. I will not accept questions about this. As a matter of fact, like, thank you for this information.
So, we had a conversation about Komo last stream, I think. But genuinely, this is still the DLC, Amy. Hello. Damn, I love Focus Blast. There we go, we got it.
No one believes that shit. Get the fuck out of here. No one likes Focus Blast.
It's how they know it's a euphemism, Rafi.
Good point.
I was gonna say, actually, this it crossed my mind the other day to bring up on stream, and now the conversation immediately brought back to this in under half an hour of the stream starting, so that's good. Was like, oh yeah, Cabellion is like my favorite of the Musketeer trio. I like all of them, really. Oh god, I didn't mean to speak to her this early. Okay, we'll just handle it. It's fine. Another tough stuff trainer, but we'll survive. Cabellion is definitely, without like trying to put layers on it, the most handsome of the 4, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
It has the big burly cravat. I'm like, oh, this is a very dapper Pokemon.
Yeah, no, this, like, Cabellion's gonna take you out to a nice dinner first.
Considering I have a collection of, like, I would say, like, fashionable tabletop miniatures, because those are the ones I quite like collecting a lot of the time. No, Magnezone definitely has Levitate. I can't get away with that.
I don't think Magnezone has Levitate as a default ability.
Oh, it would learn Magnet Rise instead, right?
Yeah. It probably has Magnet Pull.
Oh, it probably does have Magnet Pull. Do I get away with an earthquake? Do I get away with an earthquake?
You know some kids are like this, just going out there doing, it doesn't actually even bother me. I love being out in the ridiculously cold weather, my lips turning fucking blue in shorts.
I, in addition to the kind of like fashion tabletop miniatures I collect, every so often I find those like, special moves, good. Those like Moncole, Pokemon figures that Tomy produces, and there's a handful that are on my to obtain list. I still need a Ceruledge. I want a Miraidon, and I think like a Cobalion at that size would also be good because it would work really effectively as a tabletop miniature. I think you put one of those down, especially since it's going to be larger than a regular mini. You're like, oh, it's huge. This is like a Shadow of the Colossus, motherfucker. You should probably not learn close combat, Diltiro. Hold on. No, Sacred Sword is more reliable. We don't need to be risky like that.
Oh my god. Walked into a trap inch and now I can't get out because of a Reaper trap. Okay, play rough upon ye. Okay, so I guess at this point I can probably just keep on, let's see. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and in your direction and hit up what trainers I can along the way.
It stopped snowing. I can sandstorm now.
I'm seeing we have a lot of quests for taking photos of Pokemon. Okay, just take a photo of a wild Pokemon in flight, and I think I just saw a Vibrato?
The webcore is not very physically strong. I'm going to have to find ways of trying to divert damage away from it a bit more often.
What, you mean Clopunk doesn't know Follow Me as its, like, 16th move?
Where? Oh, that's why, because Cobalion is huge. The camera was zoomed in for Porygon's sake.
Yeah, and Scizor is a good one too. I really enjoy Scizor's design.
Sandstorm failed again. Why?
Huh. You know, I take every opportunity I can to tell you skill issue, but in this case, I'm just as puzzled as you are.
Very strange behavior. We're just gonna get rid of this Meowstick. Stop this. Webcore is very self-conscious about its size. It's seen too much of the internet, you know.
Yeah, what do you think was on that dubious disc? You know what Pokemon's ability is kind of ridiculous in, like, you know, a real fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card way? Araquanid's Water Bubble.
Oh. What does it do?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Give me a moment to pull up, Okay, so here's what it says that it does. It lowers the power of fire-type moves done to the Pokemon and prevents the Pokemon from getting a burn.
Okay. That all makes sense. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
It has a third effect that it has never been published. It doubles the power of water-type moves used by the Pokemon with the ability.
Doubles.
And it's just like, this is an ability that has 3 effects, and one of them it just never tells anyone about.
I mean,
why?
Sometimes there's been secret ones like that, like Synchronize for matching natures and Flame Body for hatching eggs faster and things like that. But
oh, sure. No, I think those things I feel I can understand a lot more why those would not be put in the box text. Because those don't really affect the outcome of battles.
But because it's a battle significant move, it feels like it's something they should directly mention. I understand. Who let the Winged Dragon of Ra be a Pokemon ability? Give my Pokemon a nice washing, I am told.
Yeah, come on.
All right.
This is the content people want to see.
Fucking, I think I've only ever used this function once in this game, like at all.
Please tell me you're going to give Dilkir a nice washing. I think he deserves it.
Not so close to people. Where is close to people? Okay, fine. I watched a YouTube video the other day. You can give Pokés a bath, it's okay. And it actually makes them like stronger, weirdly enough.
Does it?
Yeah. It's where the friendship mechanic is in this game.
Oh, sure, yes.
Because to segue what I was gonna say, I was watching a YouTube video of somebody being like, I want to beat all of Scarlet and Violet's main campaign with a Ceruledge, and did a lot of kind of like fussing to kind of make sure that he only ever actually fought anything properly with a Ceruledge, not even a Charcadet. Which was pretty impressive. The kind of using a bit of a glitch to skip the opening, so you can get to an area of Charcadet before you actually get Miraidon. But it resulted in a bit where, for a joke, after like losing to a trainer a bunch of times, it was like a hardcore run insofar that he didn't use any items, but he was allowed to retry fights when he died. And after losing to somebody a handful of times, it was like, oh, you know, I'm going to go and use the wash mechanic to kind of like go and cheer up my Ceruledge, and then accidentally discovered that's how you trigger the kind of like dodging attacks at the last minute, or toughed it out so you wouldn't feel sad, and very much only cleared that phrase is so funny to me.
So funny.
And genuinely only really cleared the run because of those instances where it toughed it out and otherwise would have just been an unwinnable fight. Which is in a way pretty cute, but also like, oh yeah, you made the run accidentally easier on yourself by doing this, but that's fine. What would you have done otherwise? Like just grind to level 80, like that's probably not that interesting comparatively to the emotive nature of dodging an attack at the last second.
Oh man, the Pokébat stream was getting over.
No.
Finding the in-game hot tub.
I fully missed the period of time where everybody was like, oh my god, tits are allowed on Twitch. And maybe it was for the best. I don't think there was anything I could have contributed. But to be honest, apparently to just genuinely be on Twitch, just like browsing the front page during the period of time where they... So for those who don't know, Twitch tried to like reestablish its nudity policies to include instances where people were doing like art history stuff or art streams where they happened to be drawing nudes without you know, bots or whatever kind of picking that up and auto-banning people. But the phrasing was really vague. So it then became a whole discussion of what can you get away with counting as an artistic nude, and it was very, very silly. It lasted maybe a day, maybe 2 days. But hey, you know, if I was aware, you could have got the topless caster stream. You could have seen my my back-facing polygons.
God, imagine the looks your operator could have been serving.
While my operator has had their titties out as part of an outfit before, it is incredibly rare. They do not like doing that very much.
Fair.
A deep V? Like, sure. No titties. Like a mesh? Where you like, oh, I can see the contours of the body underneath. Yeah, but yeah, no titties. I'm of the opinion that they made a public show of change, but in a way that was intentionally set up to fail. Yeah, I surely somebody in the process where they were deciding that policy, they would have been like, you do realize that would be a very stupid way to get people to produce a large amount of content that you wouldn't run normally, and then they were like, we could use this to double down on the way that we operate. It was especially telling I'm so bothered by the lack of physics on Pokeballs sometimes, just because the critical captures also defy physics. Yes, they just wiggle in the air for a little bit. Especially since the people who were already Twitch partners who were doing titty streams and got banned were only really suspended for a day, while anybody who was like who was not a partner basically had much more severe punishments, even if they were maybe doing comparatively less. And I think that is very telling.
By the way, we got a BBQ to find 5 Ditto blocks in the polar biome. Do we still have one that's like go? Oh no, there was like fight a terrestrialized Pokemon, but that's gone. Yes, make a sandwich that uses at least 3 ingredients.
No,
I'm not doing that
I'm
right
not
now.
doing that. I was doing that for a period of time when I was trying to make shiny sandwiches to catch the Paradoxmon. And I got very good at making the shiny, like the level 3 shiny fairy sandwich, because I made like at least 6.
Got good at not spilling your ingredients all over the place.
It was a pretty easy one. It had a lot of the tomatoes, so just like a flat tile. We can see Ogerpon whenever you open your inventory. Just get to see a tiny little fella in the corner.
And Terapagos, who I'm excited to meet at some point.
Yeah, I hear interesting things about Pokemon now having a glitter type like cassette beasts.
Yeah, no, I heard that too. I don't really know.
I don't know the finer details. I just know that it's a thing. I'm interested to get got by it.
I think my understanding is that it is using it lowers, or using Terra Blast with it lowers your stats. So some contrary mons have gotten very good recently.
Is that all that's up here? Boo. Okay.
Also, so funny to me, I am entering a battle with this Porygon, and its ability is Trace. It traced Truant.
Glitter type? Ooh, combine that with fairy type and that's Jess all over. Yes. So in Cassette Beasts, one of the types that was like a specialist type, didn't come up very often, was Glitter. And if you were a Glitter type and you attacked somebody, or no, anytime that they were attacked, they would then change to the type they were hit by. And I think if you're a Glitter type mon and you a Glitter type creature and you hit something else, they become Glitter. So it didn't really have strengths and weaknesses necessarily. It was more of a utility thing. But there was only one Pokemon in the game that actually had Glitter as a native type, I think. Regarding Ditto blocks, you see the big, vaporwave cubes that the area has been scattered with. Sometimes those will be a Ditto, and I do not know whether it is something you can just see and interact with, or whether you need to go up to a generic one and press A. It hasn't really been introduced.
I'm guessing the idea is that there is a block that... Because I was thinking, there's one of these blocks that is really standing out from the others. I go up and press A, and no, it's not doing shit, son. That's just a block, I guess.
Oh, like this one. I found one.
Oh, I see. Oh, and you just need to go to it. Since it said you found one, there's 4 left. Okay, that's fun.
The chaos of constantly changing beast types with glitter sounds really fun. Yeah. I think it's very much a speed thing though, because obviously if the glitter Pokemon is slow and gets hit by any attack, it stops being glitter. So you gotta time it right.
No, yeah, I think it's a fun strategy. I really enjoy any strategy in Pokemon and games like it that just very has a lot of variability to it, which is the opposite of what a good strategy typically is, because you want things that are consistent and do not change, and that's boring.
Yeah. Deck building in things. I've talked about playing Commander, Magical Gathering format Commander a handful of times. where it is a 100 card decks of singletons. So unless it's like a basic energy card, a land card, you can only have one of it in your deck. So you have to think about the ways you can generate consistency when by default gaining consistency is very difficult. But also, you know, putting 2 cards in your deck that do the same thing is less interesting than having wacky new cards that do wildly different things.
Right. Oh yeah, was that Cincino?
Yeah.
Cincino's super cute. I got a shiny one of those in Sword and Shield, and apparently Cincino's quite good now. Or
Yeah.
you know, its evolution is, which it looks probably better in singles than doubles, but still excited to maybe get use out of it at some point.
You know what, Amy? I will name this Cinccino just for you. It's I think it's a hard C because it's like a chinchilla, right?
Oh sure, yeah.
No, not in the bag. We do not find Pokemon in the bag.
Oh, that's very sweet, Nathan. And Caster, presumably being controlled by Nathan for this one.
We are one and the same. We full synchroed for just a couple frames
okay.
there.
I assume Nathan was performing a maximum override.
I started to then nickname it Nathan. You fucked me up. Hold on. I can only name it the last proper noun that was put in my head.
Penis.
Not a proper noun.
I think there's several things quite proper about it, but
it is a neutral nature. It is a docile. It is a docile Max. I don't know whether Max in real life is docile.
It loves to eat. That sounds like Max, all right.
Oh yeah, they are a snack. They're a snacky lad, huh?
I mean, I say that. I think, Max is not a, big chunkster, does not eat colossal amounts, but boy, loves being fed on time regardless of how much food is in his bowl.
That Duraludon in the background. Do Duraludons normally... Oh no, it's light reflecting. It's like, do Duraludons normally have like a red gold belly and it's just...
Oh my god, this happens to me all of the time. It's insane.
It's just the lighting. They made the lighting better in this game and it shits me up every time.
Not just the lighting, but the material reflections. Like, that now metal things actually
How dare you add a visual quality of life that makes shiny hunting harder? Oh my god. A TikTok I came across recently was a clip of somebody playing the DLC, and they came across a shiny Toucanon and screamed, "Oh my god, there's a bisexual on my screen right now, let's go." It looks so good. And I immediately sent that to my partner, and it was like, when you send me selfies.
God, you said shiny toucan, and I was immediately like, ah yes, bisexualities.
I didn't know this what the shiny looked like, so I was also very delighted. Now I know. Now I know to go find one.
God, I want one too. What could be more appropriate on my team than a bisexual bird?
Earthquake would probably kill it. I definitely out-level it now. It's not good enough. It's fine. You continue to lightly slap each other until your health is low enough. I had to look it up to see for myself. Oh yeah, fair. I did not directly share the link. Let me do that briefly. Hold on. I can rock slide to get you into red health, and then you can put it for the get. Oh, actually, that health I can probably just catch it. Clawpunk makes me think of a platypus. It is a very odd-looking mole, I must say.
Man, my opponent is running a Psychic Terrain Expanding Force team,
Oh.
and after their, like, they waited 3 turns in to actually use Psychic Terrain.
Oh, well,
Choices being made.
Stay. Good boy.
I think you should rotate the camera to show Clawpunk's beautiful face.
Oh, it vanished. Hold on. Let me,
Cute little nose.
copied. Okay, good. I will send it to Rafi first, because Rafi also needs to eat.
What's being sent to me?
The
yes,
TikTok, because you would. I feel it is also of personal delight to you. Speaking of sharing links, I went to my local Makerspace's Christmas party yesterday. It was a good time.
Nice.
I enjoyed it a lot. There was a hot chocolate making station, and I recently bought like a coffee liqueur at like a sustainable market fair, and I brought that with, which fully both suppressed the alcoholic taste in hot chocolate. Was rich enough to kind of suppress that, so I had a few of those and wired myself more than I was preparing to. It was fine until I went home, went to bed, and then snapped fully awake at like 4 a.m. with the caffeine come down. I was like, yes, hubris. Clawpunk is a very surly but also very cute lad. But they had a bring your own vinyl records thing as part of the event, and I was like, ooh, my neurons have been activated.
Yeah, very on brand for you.
But the person who brought his decks was somebody who used to DJ and do like wedding parties and shit back in the day.
Fun.
And so had a handful of very good, very old records, including Christmas rap. Let me send.
Should have been called Christmas wrapping, but that's okay.
Yeah. It did have a dude in like a shell suit, but fully wrapped up in present wrapping in the back, and it looked like a fetish thing. He was like, his arms were bound. It was a lot. But I do love the covers for Christmas rap and Rhythm of the Night, 14 songs for late night lovers.
Oh my god.
Just...
That is some incredible album art there.
I will also
definitely.
link that in chat. Give me a second. I think that should still work. Yeah. Copy link. The rhythm of the rhythm of the night. Oh, hey Loxley, what's good? EP actually is really good. It has some Grace Jones on there. It has Your Love Is King on the album. It was genuinely sick. I was very tempted to ask if I could buy it off the guy. I was like, clearly the size of your collection suggests that it's quite beloved to you, so I will not buy any of your stuff off you. I think you would want to keep it all, but I may have to ask him at some point down the line. Hi, Loxley. What's good? This is a specific Poke design. I had it commissioned when I was doing the Fluffy Barrage tournament a while back. I wanted one with a more Pokemon trainer look. So we have this going. How you doing? Does late night lovers connotate lovers in the late night or lovers of the late night? Yes.
If you know what's good, it's one and the same. And of course, I hear Rhythm of the Night and think of that techno song. This is the
rhythm of the night. It's not on there, sadly.
I mean, there's no way it could be, but that was a song I grabbed off of iTunes in middle school, put on a CD for the Taekwondo school that I went to, because they would play music during workouts, and apparently the CD got kind of scuffed. So it would just skip around during that song a lot. And like genuinely some of the people teaching there who were just like, these were like teenagers, thought that's just what the song was.
Oh, right. They weren't to know any better. Fair enough. Unregulated motion cannot handle all these cute Pokemon. Hey, have you seen Milcery? Milcery is tiny and also very, very cute.
So baby.
Unfortunately, I already have one, so I do not need to capture another. Oh, that would be a pretty easy evolve. Because I just need to... I cannot escape this easily.
You're gonna get creamed.
I'm lactose intolerant. Leave me alone. Sorry to hear that you're into the weather, Loxley. Are you? I mean, I can ask everybody because this is a question that everybody will be contending with under current circumstances. Are you all prepared for the holidays? Do you all have your shit together? Will you survive the cold winters?
I am. In some ways, a little, I have it together in some ways, but there's a degree of like, oh man, my boyfriend is really hard to shop for, and I have not fully gotten that shit together, and that's not great. Time's running out.
I do not know how long I need to be spinning for. I am putting my palm over the control stick and doing it in circles like it's Mario Party 1.
I was just about to say, yes, Mario Party style, so you'll get the fucking stigmata.
So back in the day, actually, how we used to do it back at, when I was a kid is that you would take your seat, like the cushion on your sofa, put the the N64 controller face down on it, and then wiggle the controller around in circles instead, which is probably less efficient, but there was no burned palms. Hopefully that entire conversation was enough to do it. I don't know if there's like a minimum level it has to be. I mean, it's level 70.
I think does it need to hold an item?
Oh.
In terms of like, I know it gets a lot of items of like, yes, the red sweetheart or something like that.
This is a thing I could have just Googled and did not. Hold on.
Yes, you need the small treat. You spun, but you did not won.
Okay, I need to obtain a sweet of some kind. Where do we obtain sweet?
So Amy, this Pokemon evolves by giving it a sweet to hold and then spinning around, and that mixes it up and gets it an evolved form.
So you can find it scattered throughout the terrarium, otherwise can be obtained using the item printer in the league room. So there's a 3D printer we can use at some point. However, under current circumstances, this is useless to me. Back into the box you go, Tiny Milcery.
It is very silly. I enjoy when Pokemon get like funny non-standard evolution methods like that.
I love Inkay. Inkay is my favorite.
I was just gonna say Inkay.
So Inkay is a squid Pokemon, and it evolves into a supervillain. But the design, it has like the move or the ability topsy-turvy. So there's a big there's a lot about the nature of the Mon that's talking about things being upside down. And so the way that you evolve it is that it has to level up while you are holding your system upside down, which is great. I love that.
It's so funny.
And this is consistent across all instances in which it appears, including Pokemon Go.
It is very funny that because of this, all Nintendo systems moving forward must be able to
have a gyro sensor of some kind, yeah. Although it feels like that's now a standard piece of technology just in gaming hardware now, because like all controllers now have an accelerometer in them, for example. So I guess it's not so bad. But I am not finding any other Ditto blocks. I was like, you know, doing that hunt specifically to fulfill that request, and I haven't been looking at the others, but I should probably just do the other requests.
Yeah, I was looking for him, or I've been looking for him too, as well as trainers, but you know, no dice. Very sad.
I mean, I guess it makes sense that the ice area is probably going to have some of the least, because you know, there isn't a lot of like solid ground with which to put a block on top of. It is mostly ice. Did that count? Oh, I was not close enough. Okay. Flipped out when he evolved it in K and Pogo. Oh, that's cute. Playing Pokemon Go with family is genuinely great.
I think flipped out is thematically accurate.
I guess it was, yeah. There was a period of time where I was playing Pogo with a partner and all of that. I already have the Seadra. Okay. I think one of the things I need to do is win a battle while terrestrialized, so I might as well do that now.
You know, my dad, like when I was a kid, he would also play Pokemon, and like he would get a, like he had his own GTA, and you know, we'd be playing through the Gen 3 games together, and it was very, very sweet of him to take the time to do that, and he is, I think I think Black and White were the last ones that he played.
What kind of Pokemon is Rotom? It is indeed a washing machine. Apple TV that flies. I love that. Good description. So Rotom is a poltergeist Pokemon, and it specifically possesses electronics that have a motor inside of them. So there are a handful of different motorized things that it can possess, including a lawnmower, a house fan, a fridge, a toaster oven. Am I missing one?
Let's see. You mentioned Rotom Fly, Fire, Water, Grass, or Rotom Mow.
And the refrigerator, sure. If I didn't say the refrigerator, it's probably the one I was missing. Yeah. It's cool. Rotom is my favorite Pokemon. It is. I mean, it's an electric ghost type, and as what else is a digital consciousness if not an electric ghost? You feel me? So I am a fan, but not a fan of Fan Rotom. Fan Rotom is not very good.
I know I've told you this before, but I can't dislike Fan Rotom just for the set that it gets on random battles on Smogon, where it gets a fucking air balloon as its item. Which,
yes. So to explain, you can explain the joke. Go for it.
For the audience, Rotom has the ability Levitate, which means it won't be hit by ground attacks. Rotom Fan is also part flying, which means it won't get hit by ground attacks. And also, it gets, in this format, it gets the item Air Balloon, which means it won't be hit by ground attacks. So there is a little bit of redundancy there that is very funny to me. Just a skosh.
We can also go back to the home base and spend all these fucking points, right? We should probably look at that at some point. Yeah, this is, well, not necessarily. This is definitely a larger area than Teal Mosque, but it still manages to have a lot of crannies, a lot of nooks and crannies around. Like, what the fuck is this? What's this?
Yeah, I like all the little caves. I appreciate that. Oh, geez. So I've taken on one of the fights against the tougher trainers. This one is, I believe you fought them earlier, the one leading with Meowstic and the Magnezone. I am not appreciating all of the T-Wave that's dropping on my team, but so it goes.
This is what Rotom looks like when it's not possessing any electronics, but also it's preventing me from leaving. Let me leave.
I love it. Just Amy's hate this.
Like the tiny little bear blocking my exit. Oh, you're not a fan of the Cubchoo. You do not like the snotty little bear. Ooh, a Beldum. Of course. Absolutely. Doesn't, like, Metagross get a lot of disgusting new shit now?
Ooh, I think I'd read a little bit about that, but I don't really remember what it gets.
It's all stuff that I've heard in passing about, like, oh, these mons got juicy new stuff. And I'm like, I have only heard of this move. I have not seen it used. I do not obtain. I do not have the TM. This is all fully abstract to me, but thank you for letting me know it's good.
Yeah, I do remember the discussion on it basically being like, it did not need this, actually.
Of course, it's like a type. Okay, well, it's dead now. How is getting to level 70 going?
Oh, I'm currently between 75 and 70.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because if you are at that, I feel we can. I guess you're testing your team's effectiveness against a hard trainer before you say, hey, I'm ready to do the E4 member, huh? Okay. Because I was like, oh, am I still like vamping, or are you like ready to do plot? I need to check. No worries.
No, entirely fair. Yeah, I think.
There we are. There's a strawberry sweet.
Ah, there you go. Okay, yeah, I should be done with this trainer fight in not too long.
No worries.
Let's see.
I'm starting to get audio decent again. Hold on. It's fine. And we'll playing the tug of war minigame. Oh, I didn't give it the fucking thing. I'm doing the spin for no reason. So it's just in my inventory. That's all I needed to do. Easy.
No, that's actually good because now you get to do the challenge where you have to freestyle a rap for the entire duration of your spin.
I mean, I specifically had people donate me £5 to rap on air, and I think that will probably maintain, actually. Oh, I already had a sweet somehow. Well, fine. I could have done this ages
just get
ago.
Donations to get me to stop rapping.
So that's what happens on your Metroid Prime randomizer. Yes?
Yeah, you know me tuning in like, Metroid man's looking pretty shitty.
Go on. What rhymes with Choza? You weren't.
Using Don Dozo.
Terrifying. With its fucking like little rat eyes.
Oh, I thought you were just. Never mind.
No. I was not throwing shade at you.
Oh no, I was looking at that and thinking, a little piss colored. But I'm glad that wasn't your takeaway.
No.
I'm glad you can enjoy things.
Decorate is a reasonably good move. It's just on a not very good mon now. It no longer has a Gigantamax form.
Okay, yeah, I think.
Hey, there is a trainer in this game that specifically has a team of food-themed Pokemon.
Okay, I think I'm ready for the Elite Trial, though, let me look at what the types they have. Fairy, Dragon, Fire, and Steel. Okay, some pretty legitimate typings, I think. Yeah, what do we, we'll try Dragon. Fire feels like that may be a bit easier to start off with. So, do we want to start with Fire and then come back to Dragon?
Sure. I mean, either is fine. We just wander to a new area. I guess because we've already got the fly point for the for the dragon one now, we can just literally just fly back here. All right. Where is the fire at?
Savannah.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I see that you're already there.
I'm legging it there. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, Sword and Shield Alcremie is pretty reasonable. Like, Decorate is a solid move. G-Max Decorate is very good. I wonder if there was a discussion much about what Pokemon, like, you know, lost effectiveness off the back of no longer having access to Dyna moves.
It's tough because I'm sure there are a bunch that have, but the competitive scene seemed to be very
anti-Dyna.
I would say broadly, and also just they were using things because they were already good. Fucking Incineroar, that thing doesn't need to Dynamax. That thing is so stupid good.
Yeah, it was just I mean, I quite liked the way that moves augmented if you use them while maxed. There were lots of fights when I was, you know, practicing for Fluffy Barrage and that kind of thing, where I was making use of the fact that G-Max, I think Earthquake and G-Max Metal Spike or whatever they were called, increased defense and special defense per stage, and use that to be able to survive stuff that would have KO'd my Mon otherwise, and felt very smart about it. Or like using the fact that if you do an electric move while Dynamax, you put down electric terrain to avoid being spored. And I'm like, yeah, that's really cool. The ability to kind of like toolbox your way out of a circumstance, even if your team isn't normally built for it with its moveset, using the additional effects to do additional things, I thought was really cool. But it also meant that everything hit like a motherfucker. You know, there was no risk of, like, people talk about in singles having wall breakers because, you know, singular Stally Mon, if they won't die, you're not going to be able to gather a back row at all in a way that doubles isn't, because you can just focus on the thing that isn't tanking in doubles. With the whole kind of like Dynamax and Gigantamaxing, you're like, oh, you have to really focus on getting those kills. You hit really hard, your attacks can absolutely destroy a thing. So the switch to kind of like Scarlet and Violet comparatively feels that there is a lot of defensive play. The number of stall teams at Fluffy Barrage, last Fluffy Barrage, was like, oh, this was not part of the format previously. Just continuing to take selfies with the slacking, huh?
Yeah, I mean, hey, what else am I gonna do?
What I think I'm gonna lead on then, if we're gonna be starting with the fire, is that we're gonna go with Clawpunk up front with Vogue as the secondary.
I am going to lead with Yo Whiskers and Neurofunk, being able to put Pure Power onto Dondozo.
The chat is great. What if the motorcycle that you're riding on was actually a Pokemon instead of just being Pokemon shaped? It is. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Good interaction.
Miraidon is very much a Pokemon, in addition to being our bike. But yeah, I'm gonna, you know, put Vogue to be Terraflying and Earthquake my way through these fuckers.
Sensible. Okay, let's do it.
Welcome to the Savannah Plaza. We're the team that supports Crispin of the Elite Four. And you're Rafter, right? One of the BB League challengers? You'll need to hand over 50 BP if you want to take on the elite trial here. 50, you say, looks at 1,170. Are you ready and willing to pay? Because they were like, oh, you need to earn some BP first. And I'm like, oh, how much do I have to grind before I do it? And the answer is not at all. Okay, good. We can just walk to the others and do them. Cool. Although the cost might increase each time, I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
Thank you very much. Duly received and noted. Hey, Crispin, an order's just come in for you. Oh, I was this guy. Oh, no, rather than being American, I was like, it's Rhine time. Yeah, okay, we got it. Coming right up.
Plucky sidekick.
Yeah. Xenoblade Chronicles specifically is definitely the energy.
That's right. You're shulking out of control.
No, hey, I saw you in the cafeteria. You're Rafter, right? Just a person to hit my energy pumping. I feel like I'm cooking at a nice simmer over here. But we got to move somewhere else for this next part. Follow me.
Crispin then waggles their finger.
Oh, we got to fight a Booburn at some point, do we?
Yes.
I've been waiting for a fiery challenger like you. What color are your fucking eyebrows? Is that your natural hair color?
Yes, bro, I think you've got some chrysalises on your face.
Taking on the Elite Four pretty much right after coming to our school? Now that's lit. No wonder Kieran and Drayton like you. And if I'm being honest, you've kindled my curiosity too. I should warn you though, my trial is no cakewalk. My elite trial is putting together a super spicy sandwich. I'm going to use 2 spicy Herbal Mystica, it will be fine. And I mean super spicy. I want something so hot it will leave me breathing flames. I know what you're thinking, that sounds easy, right? But you can't just use your own ingredients. You have to negotiate with the league club members around here to get what you need. Once you can give all the right ingredients, come back and talk to me. Then I'll judge your sandwich making skills with my own 2 eyes. The key to cooking any dish is picking the right ingredients. The rest is easy as pie. I'm all about food puns and nothing else. Are you ready to take on my elite trial?
My character's waffle thin.
Maybe I'm just making assumptions because of his job, but Rafter's voice has a hint of Gordon Ramsay for this character. What are you? You're an idiot sandwich. Upbeat. It's fucking raw, affectionate. Sweet.
Oh god, what's the fucking donkey Pokemon?
You're a fucking mud brain.
There we go.
Sweet. Give me a hot minute to get everything set up. His like children's show, where it was like, you know, Hell's Kitchen Juniors, whatever, where he's just like really kind to just these preteens who have burst into tears because cooking under pressure is genuinely really hard. And he's just kind of, oh no, it's there. And I'm like, it was obvious previously that the thing that you're doing is an affectation because Americans like this very specific type of daytime TV drama. But like, I want you to cradle a full adult who's too stressed and be like, there. I think that would be very sweet of you, actually. Anyway, for some reason, doing the Cockney voice but in a higher register is harder for me, so I need to get back into it again. It's Rhine time. Right. First things first, negotiate with the league club members to get some ingredients. You need to make a super spicy sandwich. That should be a clue for what you need. Once you've got all the ingredients to whip up your sandwich, come give me an holler. Right then, let's start this now. Thank you for the insight, Booburn. Am I timed? So who of these 3, who looks like they would actually be able to eat some spicy food and not die?
Definitely bowl cut over there.
I mean, chorizo is not necessarily spicy. Jalapeno is obviously spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Prosciutto and olive oil. Oh, here you go. Oh, right. I need to get them from people. So somebody has to kind of like 3 ingredients if you bring me the right answer. Sure.
And then they just say, fuck off, scrub. So we need to start out by...
so we've got to beat her for a potato salad and trade my way up the chain. I understand. What's the spiciest thing you've eaten? I like spicy food, but it doesn't knock me back. I mean, I enjoy, Caribbean heritage. I enjoy jerk seasoning on my meat. Jerk chicken is delicious. As a kid, I used to actively dislike spicy food, but then when you have to, do the family gathering meals and the food is just spicy by default, and the people are like, we feed and clothe you, and you're not going to eat the food we've given you, so you learn to eat the spicy fucking food. Guaranteed kitchen, very good.
I like that.
Electros having fucking levitate. Makes sense. Good call.
Let's see. Liquidation might be able to get rid of it. I just double targeting into this Electros because I actually don't want it to obliterate my yes, and then we get an earthquake from the camera. Okay. Not too punishing.
Oh, jerk the rooster is like, no, you ain't eat me today. Poison, but not sleep. That's fine. I understand. I love that it's 50% odds of any status effect at all. That's crazy. Oh, Mold Breaker. Yes, of course.
Oh.
Goodbye, Electra. I should probably remember what my own Pokemon do. That's the second time I've forgotten it has Mold Breaker.
Yeah, did you know Clawpunk is breaking the mold?
Serrano peppers are probably the spiciest thing you've had. I've not had Serrano peppers before. I like, even though I really like spicy food, there is a certain threshold where spiciness no longer adds to the flavor of the food and is just like masculine posturing. Spice baby. That's fine. I mean, a garam masala or a chai spice mix is always nice too, right? It doesn't need to be a heat spice just to be able to... Green cucumbers to spare. I do not have the green cucumber. Scotch bonnet in a jam before. Yeah.
I am generally not that interested in spice, just out of a matter of like, this doesn't, it doesn't add a lot to me. I'm not like offended by it. I'm just kind of like, well, I guess I'm eating this now. Or like, well, I guess my mouth is a little tingly now. But I did really enjoy having at Gen Con the oh man, what was it? It was the
the wasabi shrimp cocktail.
Yes, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that.
Eggs,
but,
oil, and vinegar.
That's not a thing of the food tasted better. That's just a thing of like, oh, a novel experience. There's something so restorative about carrying a wasabi. Or not wasabi, about carrying a potato salad, isn't there?
Oh, so I have to specifically have the item in my inventory to be able to...
I just ran into that myself.
There's some over here as well, I see.
Oh, someone on the other side of the rock. Ooh.
There's onion, cucumber, and prosciutto, yes. Somebody did ask for cucumber. I think it was the guy who was giving chorizo out. I'll battle you for the mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is not spicy, but that's fine. That's why radishes so much makes my mouth hurt in a pleasant way. I mean, yeah. The way that the amount of wasabi in that dish tingled in a way that kind of like rippled from the front of my face to the back was just like, ooh. Vogue has protect, but
Okay, Q got the got the skill slap of pure power up. I'm fighting someone who is hidden behind a rock, who offered to let me buy some ingredients off of him, but instead, I chose to battle. And I'm gonna find out how much I will regret that, I guess.
Unova's Test Kitchen. That's very good. Very, very good. Okay. I hope the work that I've put in to obtain this, like, I assume that at the end of this, we still get money from fighting these trainers, which is good. So it's not a complete waste if I'm doing these additional battles. The free heal is maybe unnecessary. Oh yeah, there is one back here. And they've got jalapenos. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that's the one I'm fighting now.
My game has frozen? Okay, there we go. No. It was spending a while going through his idle animation before he deigned to speak to me.
I see. Oh my god. The combination of pure power plus a Commander Tatsugiri means that I'm just one-shotting everything he's throwing out. That's nice.
Rue the student. Is the mayonnaise an instrument?
An instrument
of chaos.
Magmar with Psychic? Huh.
I'm gonna go with one of those and then into the Protect. Oh yeah. The fact that it's like a techno remixes of the Gen 5 battle theme is very fun. I do enjoy that, Sheila. I haven't checked. They might have done. I didn't notice.
I would be willing to bet that they have all had food names, but Rue is the only one that I noticed.
Ha! They all went into the Protect. You fool! You idiots! I'm gonna Dark Claw into the Wilson, which can kill pretty easy. Get out of here.
I've been deemed a jalapeno-worthy trainer.
Okay. Do you have any more, or are you done? It's just the two. Oh no, Valplin is here to play as well, apparently. Actually,
yeah, this team really surprised me because I expected there to be I expected it to be Drought Torkoal, which would then activate the Chlorophyll from.
But it probably just actually had Sunny Day and just didn't use it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Silly. Jess's parents' cat is named Rue. Rue is a good name.
Yeah.
Have you tried making Rue before?
No, I don't actually know if I fully know what Rue is.
So there is both the Rue that you use in gumbo and curry Rue. What it is it's essentially a toasted flour paste. It is essentially like a soup or stew base or curry base, usually made from flour and butter. Until it melts in the bottom of a pan, lightly stirred so it browns over time. But you have to be really careful and have to keep stirring it because it will burn if you don't stir at a good speed. But obviously, if you stir too fast, it doesn't actually have the time to heat itself properly, and so the cooking process takes longer. There's this weird fine line. I've tried making Rue twice. Once under the instruction of my partner, who's a much better chef than I, and then once by myself. And then both times I didn't manage to get it to brown exactly how I wanted to, and it felt like I was stirring it for ages. You can keep going, but at some point, you just need to make the stew. This gumbo does need to be made eventually. I can't just keep stirring until I feel that the color is deep enough. It's one of those things that's like theoretically easy to do. It just like takes time to go through the process of doing. Goofing around in the kitchen by mixing ingredients together, and the Rue just kind of manifested. Egg. eggs. Do I have any eggs? I don't think I do.
Tell me more about your eggs, Caster.
I mean, you know, there was a period of time where I'm sure I would have been running around with eggs to get the right mon for Fluffy Barrage, but that's not been for a while. They've actually hatched shinies for participants in that. I hatched the shiny, the baby version of Corviknight, Rookidee.
There you go, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember you getting that and being really excited.
And I was like, oh man, I could keep this, but...
No one has to know.
Right, so I do need to answer that question correctly to get the 3 ingredients to give to those 3. I understand. You specifically wanted cucumbers to get the chili sauce. Cool. What's the thing that you wanted? Apples and potatoes. Oh, no, that's... And this is a lot of vinegar. Oh yes, that's what makes the eggs, vinegar, and olive oil is mayonnaise. That's right.
Oh, huh.
Although you can have egg-free mayonnaise if you want it vegan.
Let's see, can I get away with the Sucker Punch onto Pyroar? I totally can, hell yeah.
Alright. We should be in a position to get all the bits and pieces we need now.
I may have underestimated you. I'm working on catching up. I don't think I'm that far behind.
No, you're good. I was mostly kind of like the process of speaking to these people is so fucking slow.
It really is. I like the concept of this one. I think it's fun to make the cooking minigame a little like something to think about a bit more. Eggs, oil, and vinegar.
Sorry to spoil the answer.
No. I feel like I probably would have gotten it anyway. It is also kind of funny to me that the DLC is quizzing you on what is spicier, chili sauce or ketchup?
Oh, no, I don't want ketchup. Okay. The cooking in Kingdom Hearts 3. Cute. Do I have everything? Have I spoken to everybody now? I think so.
I haven't spoken to everyone, but I do have, let's see.
Chili sauce.
Pretty sure I have 2 jalapenos and chili sauce, and that would be enough.
Oh, no, I don't want to give up on the trial. I just want to see what I have. Check ingredients. Now, the 2 jalapenos, chili sauce, and chorizo and mustard. The mayonnaise and onion I don't really need. Oh, right. The people, you can trade the mustard for the marmalade. I see. Right? Oh, you can only give them 3. Fair enough.
I thought it was 3, but I could be wrong.
Hey, that makes the process a lot easier. I didn't need to fight that guy for the jalapenos, then, I guess. I guess it would mean it would be 2 jalapenos and the hot sauce.
Oh, okay. You can use more. I was wrong. Is chorizo hot?
Sometimes.
Okay. Probably can't
there's
hurt.
both regular and spicy chorizos. Onions aren't spicy, but so it doesn't really feel like it would be worth including them. But I still have them, right? Onions would not reduce the spice in a sandwich, so I don't think I'll be punished for doing that.
And I immediately forget that you need to hold the button and drop an onion. Oh well.
Okay. Oh, I also have to not fuck up making the sandwich. This is true.
Yes, hold the button, Caster. Hold the button.
Yeah, including the chorizo may have made my life more difficult. We'll see.
This is pretty easy stacking, actually.
judging the distance that it falls when you put it down
God,
is...
yeah, because there is no shadow.
Okay. And then 2 sets of... Like, 6 large slices of jalapeno in a sandwich is a lot. I like jalapenos in my sandwiches and burgers, but that's... Yeah. And they still have the seeds in, too, so they're definitely hot.
Oh, this eating animation is fun.
I still have my helmet on.
Did I fuck up? I think I fucked up.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, he says... Oh, wow, I need to try again. Damn, do I need to pay another 50 BP?
From jump?
No, okay.
You do just have to make the sandwich again.
Wow, okay, I am fully fucking starting over this trial. That's rough.
Ooh! Yeah, he's into it.
Nice, okay, what did you put on it?
So I put in the onions, chorizo, the 2 sets of jalapeno.
Right.
And then for the sauce, I put in the mustard and the hot sauce, but not the mayonnaise, because mayonnaise is a reduction on spicy.
I didn't put mustard in. Maybe that was it. Oh, man. I feel like I just barely whiffed that. Okay, well, I don't have to refight the trainers, at least. That's... Okay.
Shall I let the dude keep wiggling for a while you...
I would appreciate that. So let's see. I got jalapeno, onion, chili sauce, and chorizo. Oh, okay. I need to make another trade, I guess. Yeah, let me get that mustard off you.
Ooh, big stretch.
Okay, so I think now that I've got that should be everything I need. Let's go try this again.
Congrats on making the white boy cry, Costa. Hey, you know, I'm the best at what I do.
You know, I'm suspecting that the eyebrows may be more thematic and it may be wasabi.
Ah, sure.
Okay, so I am going 2 jalapeno, 1 onion, 1 chorizo. Next, chili sauce, mustard. Next.
No mayonnaise.
No mayonnaise,
I mean, I don't like having mayonnaise on my sandwiches anyway, to be honest. Hey, Lila, how's it going?
Hey, welcome.
We don't get to talk very often, but I joined, Fluffy Raj regularly does commentary practice. I'm not commentating for the next season, but I figured I have the practice of doing it in the past where I could maybe share some knowledge, and then was like, oh, I'll do a battle as well, and kind of came in with my future Paradox team. And those messages, those matches were like wild in, actually. They came down to some good predicts on either side. I won one and lost one, and then I was visibly shaking, so I decided to not do a third match.
Okay, well, I kind of fucked up the pick, but
if he says it's not spicy enough because you didn't put the pick in, that would be
Oh, the pick went in. It just basically grazed the side.
Hey, if it's a graze, then that means it's like a critical success.
Okay, here we go. There we go. We got there.
Nice.
I genuinely wonder if me missing one of the onions because I forgot to hold the button was the difference. Okay.
Ooh, this isn't spicy anymore. It's just pain. I'm burning up all the way inside. Even the spiciest of souls would love that super spicy sandwich. So you know what? I think I can already give you my verdict. You pass. That was absolutely perfect. Your sandwich brought the heat like nothing else. I got so annoyed in this trial, like mustard, mayonnaise, spicy. You can get spicy mustard. Spicy mustard isn't the kind of like weird yellow sauce you get in fast food places. It's a much more granular kind of like paste. That's like with the proper like mustard seed mustard. I quite like that. That and like a piece of ham hock in a sandwich. Dijon mustard, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy the tingle on my tongue as we head back to the plaza. This is just a cooking stream now. Hell yeah. I love a granular pasty mustard. Yeah. Well, that wraps up the troll.
Barack Obama and get some Grey Poupon.
But now is time to face me in Elite Battle. I've heard of that before, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, really? That's I'm pretty sure it's like what we're talking about.
Maybe it's just a brand I've not heard of. But yeah. It's
yeah.
All prepped and ready to take you on. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Coming right up. Watch out, because I'm cranking up the heat.
Shit, he's cranking it.
Yeah. You don't need to do that. No, in public. He's still red in the face, actually. So, Rafter, I take it there's some messy history between you and Kieran, huh? And it sure seems like Drayton's cooking up something fishy, too. Everything's getting so complicated. Can you all just get over yourselves? If you want to say something, just say it. If you want to do something, just do it. I'm not the kind of guy that wastes time sweating the small stuff. I battle because I want to battle. And you know what? That's how it should be. I'm Crispin, the Elite Four rep, and this is Savannah Biome. I want to win, so that's exactly what I'll do. Ooh, new jams. 10 up.
Ball with a frying pan, that's fun.
Oh yeah, with the Rotom. With the flying type, I see what you're doing. Now it's time to get cooking. Wait, no, time to start battling.
So, Talonflame almost certainly has Gale Wings, so it's getting +1 priority to its flying type attacks while it's at full health. I'm gonna see if I can fake it out, but I doubt that'll work.
This thing is double weak to Rock Slide, so I hope it just evaporates.
Oh, fake out did work. Great.
Oh,
okay.
Brave Birds turn 1. Vogue is removed from combat. I should have protected Terrastalized, actually. I was wondering.
Rotom Heat with Will-O-Wisp and chooses to Will-O-Wisp my Medicham. Good thing I've got a Lumberry. I'll need to remember to replace that later. Anyway, liquidation upon you.
I'm really going to douse our flames if you keep using moves like that. Yeah, it's so bright in here. Overheat. Do I die, though? I do die. Okay. Strats down. This is not free. This match ain't free, but that's fine. I'm gonna go for Dark Wave and Web Core. Executor, you say? Oh, I have Icy Wind instead of Ice Beam, so that's not ideal, but okay.
Talonflame just dropped Sunny J. Oh, wow, Thunderbolt from Rotom. He did a number on me. But still, Yo Whiskers still lives.
You know what? Terrestrial normal try attack. Let's go.
Oh my god.
How about dying, actually? Is there any kind of strategy on which side you pick the Poke? Sort of. It's you know, I was going to go into a discussion about ally switch, but not necessarily neutrally in terms of in a regular environment whether they're on the left or right doesn't directly matter. But hey, give me the burn. No burn, that's fine. Are you seriously going to Solar Beam without setting weather first, though? Killed that distant cousin. I should probably try and make sure that the Executor dies, actually. I don't want that Solar Beam to go off. Okay. And then the Icy Wind will finish that off. Oh no, do you have a Citrus on you?
Oh my okay.
Yeah, damn it.
Okay, so let me just run you through what just happened. So my Yo Whiskers is at super low health, and I'm thinking, okay, next to it is a full health Medicham. That's basically just a support mon. I'm gonna switch it out and bring Enka in, so that Yo Whiskers, Enka hops in Yo Whiskers' mouth, and maybe, like, this, it's probably, Yo Whiskers will probably get KO'd before it can do anything, but maybe. And it turns out that the Talonflame targeted onto the second slot, which, because Enka wasn't there, it hopped in Yo Whiskers. It just missed, so I actually got a liquidation off and took out the Talonflame.
Yeah. Failed, timing failed target stuff like that is definitely very useful. Alright, get out of here. I'm going to use this tactical turn to protect up, so I'm not being... I assume that the AI is going to go for the kill the thing with the lowest health. Yeah, there we go. Funnily enough, this battle theme makes me think it's giving me a little bit of like Danganronpa conflict vibes. Not quite as intense as like Scrum Battle, but it's kind of it's got some energy there. I see it. Magmortar, huh? I really don't want to have to contend with that. Can I get another try attack off into them?
The accuracy of Muddy Water is really just brutal. The fact that it missed on the one Pokemon I wanted to hit on it, Camerupt, breaking my heart a little bit.
Magmortar and Magpestle. Die! Okay, Magmortar is removed as being a threat. That Pasho Berry saved you, but not really. We are going to get a Zen Headbutt into Rotom Dragons. Oh! Heat Wave? You're not going to confirm the kill? He's got a Blaziken! You have to give up the battle now. You can't fight them. You're not allowed.
Only I can wield the chicken.
We're going to get another protect because of our current attack into Darkwood, most likely. Let's see here.
God, Blaziken!
Can I get... Especially if you're just spamming Heat Wave, I'm not worried. Terrestrialize to really turn up the heat. Alright. That actually might be kind of dangerous. If you're a speed boost Blaziken, I'm not about to have a good time. Fire chicken! Yeah, no, this trainer had both of our favorite mon on deck. With a Rotom and a Blaziken here.
Represent.
Come on, freeze! Come on, freeze! Focus Blast into the protect. Okay. We might have this. Do we see a speed boost off the Blaziken is the important question here. We do, okay. This might be a problem. This might be a problem. I'm gonna double into you to make sure you die, because I don't know which one of these is going to actually kill you. Okay, Hydro Pump goes off without a hit. We're in it. I was sweating.
Yeah, I'm in a little bit of trouble.
These things are level 79. They're not fucking around.
No, they're not. I am not at 79, and the fact that Exeggutor is just getting free solar beams and is just constantly harvesting its citrus berry to restore a lot of health.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, no.
God, shit. Actually, I should get fucking, get my Grafai back in to just knock that shit off so it can... Okay, wait, the sunlight is over. Oh, a new era dawns. I missed, fuck.
Yeah, this is not going to come away unscathed. I'm sacrificing my movement. Oh, no, we got it. Okay. GG, Crispin.
God, I haven't even seen a Blaziken yet.
You are running under level comparatively.
Yeah.
I didn't realize some of my stuff was like level 85 at this point. I've just been naturally catching and fighting things. I guess, in a competitive environment, obviously auto levels back down to 50, so you never think about it. I don't want to have to kind of keep rotating my party out as stuff gets too high. That feels annoying.
I feel I think my team is 4 of them are at 76, one of them is at 74, and I didn't see what the other one was at. Okay, so Camerupt is near. Oh, Meg Mortar still got to go through them. Okay. Yeesh. He was hoping for
solid
a
lineup of
slide.
lands.
Air Heat Wave comes out first. Lounge, Jazz, and Dream Trance are both almost dead. Okay. Oh my god. That's right. My Pure Power Rock Slide get fucked. Okay. Both the Camerupt and the man, what the hell is it?
The Executor?
Thank you. No. The Magmortar
right.
go down. So I believe he only has Blaziken left. I'm going to.
Oh, is it 2-on-1 at this point?
Does Blaziken have a? Yeah, he's only got 1. I have 3. But does he have a spread move?
I did not see it do it. It tried to focus punch, and then I killed it before it could do much more.
Okay, because I'm clicking Spore under the hopes that will, like, you are either not getting spored, but taking... Oh, shit, I should have clicked Rock Slide instead of Play Rough. But damn, I would love if he clicked Focus Punch. That would be great. I don't see that happening, but I would love it. Okay, I get to Play Rough off and do almost half. And... Okay, it wasn't Focus Punch. It was Temper Flare.
Oh.
Which is a Fire-type Stomping Tantrum that I've seen that is going into... Okay, so it is not getting spored. But the good news is Slacking does outspeed.
Okay.
So I've got that going for me, and I also... Oh my fucking god, it's Speed Boost. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yep.
I might lose this. We'll see what happens, because it is currently... I have 2 Mons out, he has 1, but both of my... Here are my health values, 28 and 1.
So it's going to be knocking out 1 Mon a turn, basically.
Yeah, and I really hope I can get Rock Slide off first. No, he goes first and uses Focus
Get that
Blast
flinch.
No, he hits with Focus Blast. All I have on this Grafai is knockoff on U-turn in terms of damage. So I think I just lost very narrowly, but... Oh, it had an Assault Vest on. Well, good to know. Anyway, I guess I'll click Knockoff again. And yeah, okay. Oh, very sad. If you want to continue the cutscene, I will catch up.
Sure, no worries. I wanted to win, but I lost. Give me your money. Run them pockets.
Yeah, I dropped 9k because of that.
That was amazing. You cranked the heat up all the way, didn't we, Rafter? I love battles and cooking because they're both so easy to understand. No. Have you seen what a damage calc looks like? In battles, whether you win or lose. With cooking, whether your dish is spicy or not spicy. Those are the 2 categories of cooking. Don't cook for me. Actually, I like spicy food. Do not cook for me. I'm good. Simple, right? But right now, the mood in the League club feels, I don't know, off. It's so frustrating. The 2 genders, spicy and not spicy. Yes. yes. I wish I knew how.
Yeah, actually, gender is a spectrum. It's called the Scoville rating.
I wish I know how we could go back to being the fun club we were before. Hey, I didn't mean to douse the flames there. You're real strong, Rafter. Let me see if I can transfer the burning heat from our battle to my frying pan. Whip you up something great. Looks at all the art of me. I am definitely in the spicy category. Yep. There is still nothing in that frying pan. There's the quick ball that you put in there. You are slowly charring one of your Pokemon alive, Crispin. What are you doing? Here, I'll also give you one of my favorite moves to serve up in battle. Temper Flare. Spurred by desperation, the user attacks the target. This move's power is doubled if the user's previous move failed. I see, like stomping tension. I get you. I got no clue how to manage the temperature of anything besides what I'm cooking. So all I can say is crank up the heat all you want in the BB League, Crafter. Could you stop telling me to crank it? It's
cranking makes me feel good.
I mean, I was about to make a joke about how Drayton wants to jump my bones pretty severely, and immediately the thought of it crosses my mind, and he shows up. For context, chat, last session, he was like, "Want to go on a date with me in the cafeteria?" And one of the other characters is like, "He invited you on a date?" And you can just try and explain to Carmine what a date is, and she's like, "I know." I've been on dates before. So yeah, Drayton, by teen disaster. Yeah, champ of the making. Right. No, it's fine.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know whether you were still, if you're still trying to work through bits and pieces or not.
I am. So I'm going to be on a delay if I'm reading his. So you go ahead.
No worries. Yeah, champ in the making. That's one Elite Four member beat. Things are looking good for you. Crispin's no pushover. He's just super straightforward. I think that's kind of part of his charm, you know? We all used to chow down on Crispin's cooking after the club activities laid out. Those were the days. Guess he's been worrying about all the things are. Guess he's been worrying about the way things are too, in his own way. You might just be the one we need to shake things up in the League Club. That's it for me. Good luck with the remaining Elite 3. I'll be waiting. It's pretty cold in the tundra. I need to go somewhere warm for a while. I mean, you just let me sit there. I could see you running around in the background catching things instead of... I was so cold. I feel like there was a reoccurring character in Let's Go Pikachu that always greeted me with, "Yo, champ in the making." That's the guy who is standing outside all of the gyms, who tends to give you advice on what type to use against a certain element, and in some games would give you a bottle of water. Yeah, freshwater guy.
Man, can you imagine if he had a heel turn and was like, more like chump in the making?
He is the Prime energy drink guy instead. Have you actually ever had one of those? I don't know whether in the US Prime kind of had a whole like moment like it did in the UK.
No, I've never heard of it.
Oh, okay. So I want to say Logan Paul, or at least a YouTube influencer in that kind of like energy, started a soft drink brand. It was both, Logan and KSI. Of course, it's fucking both of them. They started a soft drink brand that was both energy drinks and like almost like a vitamin water kind of deal. They all came in like limited edition flavors and kind of came to a lot of UK stores in quite limited supply on purpose to do a forced scarcity kind of thing. And people were fucking fighting in the aisles of a Sainsbury's trying to grab one of these. Just absolutely throwing down in the Lidl over these. during the period of time that I was still working on Jojo and Gran Gran, our sound mixer, he was, he had one handy while I was kind of working on some stuff, and I was kind of like, oh, I've not had one of those yet. I mean, I've seen people kind of kick off about them, but what is the kind of, I'm going to hide the Elgato for a bit to reset the audio, bear with. Oh, I've not had one of those. Like, how is it? There was a whole hype kind of drawn around this, but I don't know how good they actually are. And he was like, "Oh, I actually don't know. I've not had the chance to drink one yet. This is going to be my first." And then I was, back in on the next day because it was like a complicated enough thing where we had multiple days of edits in a row. And he's like, "I just bought it again. It's really good." And the next couple of times I seen him, he had one of the Pulse or Prime or whatever. Like the water, the vitamin water bottles with him. He's like, I guess I'm hooked now. God damn it. It's like, oh no. And I'm like, now that I know it's good, I kind of want one. But also, I really don't want to give Logan Paul money.
Oh, that is an unfortunate crisis.
I know, I want to know what it tastes like. But also, I don't want to give him any money. And
it
usually
tastes like sugar.
And usually with, in most other instances, when it comes to stuff like board games or miniatures or video games or whatever, and it's kind of like, if you don't want to pay for something but you want to try it, you can get it secondhand or pirate it. I don't think I want this soft drink secondhand somehow. It may be good, but it's basically the opposite of a clear label. Yeah. I don't drink energy drinks or hydration drinks, so I don't know much about its American influence. It may be good. Yeah. I mean, I definitely don't drink energy drinks now. I wonder. I mean, I'll loop back to it, but there was a period of time where I was finishing my third year of uni, finishing up some of my essays. And to get me through my last night of it, I knew it would be like my very last night to finish the last bit of my essay. And I had like 2 cans of Monster to get me through the night of that. Couldn't drink Monster ever again. Yeah. I've had Red Bull a handful of times since. That got me through some of my more dull media law classes when I was doing my journalism training. Not that the learning was dull, but I don't like just sitting and being talked at for an hour. But yeah, otherwise I don't really drink energy drinks again. Considering I kind of switched to drinking coffee as a means of replacement focus medication. It's can kind of short supply. ADHD medication is in short supply. So I've been drinking coffee in the instances where I need to focus. And probably energy drinks would do a better job of that. But I don't want to go back to that life, man. I didn't like the way those things made me feel.
I am sure I have had an energy drink before, but I have no memory of it. Speaking of no memory, I'm getting my ass beat out here. This is going significantly worse.
Oh no!
It's because this time I led slightly differently, and instead of the Rotom Wash burning a support mon, it burned one of the attackers.
Fuck.
Like, and then just things just kind of falling apart. Because this is, level 78, nasty team.
That's cute. I bought some of the new throwing styles since we have BP to spare. The twirling style is pretty fun. Rafi's getting their feathers clipped. They them, Yellow King Hunter. But this is just the echo of me fighting that fighting trainer 4 times before realizing that I could have just I could have just put, what was it? Was it like Aerial Ace or a high air slash? Put air slash on my Iron Jugulus and then it just cleared the thing. There will be a move somewhere that you can reteach one of your mon and it'll just be like, oh no.
Man, I mean, There was something I was going to go do, and now I can't remember, but I feel like I wanted to fly back to mainland Paldea. Surely it wasn't to change a Terra type on something, but...
I do not know what Wawa is. I was going to read that out, and I was like, I don't understand what that sentence means. So I assume it's one of your housemates or similar. Oh, is it like a local? No, Wawa is a location, like a convenience store of some kind, I assume.
Yes, exactly. We call it a konbini. But yes,
it's a gas station. Sure.
Gas station convenience store that serves food and has had a thing where they have a big sign up that says Wawa has pizza for a while. I would not trust a Wawa pizza with my life, but
understood. See, I want a 3D printer that looks like that. Are you kidding? When they said that there was an item printer, I was like, ooh, I wonder if it looks like a real-world 3D printer. It looks like a kiln that you would find in a theme park. What?
Let's see.
It's an addiction. I see.
It's a lifestyle.
Oh, it's basically the Cramomatic from Sword and Shield.
Okay. No, this makes sense. Oh, man. Yeah, trying to figure out what the best opener maybe be. Oh, man. It's... I'm thinking about, like, okay, this, like, getting Will-O-Wisp at the start is really rough, but if I lead with Enka, the... oh man, I am bad at remembering these things. A lot of these. Tatsugiri. It's a special attacker, so it won't care about getting burned. And I can lead with Art Core to throw a different ability than Commander onto it. But you can just print some dirt for your Diglett.
No, these are the items and stuff that I've obtained across. Because I've been doing some grinding. I was trying to get a shiny Sableye for a while, so I did nothing but auto battle Sableye for a couple of hours and basically got 999 Sableye gems, so I can use that for the foreseeable, I think. If I think about that for too long, I might start laughing. You can... Oh, I've not actually used you can use the synchronize function with like any Pokemon, including stuff like Diglett, and people have been...
Please. I would love to see, while I'm trying to figure out how to set myself right with God out here, I would love to see a synchronization exhibition where you're trying to...
I've actually not worked out how to do that yet. I keep trying to use the item to let you sync, and it's like, you're not in the time and place to do it.
She said, like, hold L and then press R. Or something like that. Like, it's some combination of that. Or some such.
Okay, I'll give it a whirl in a bit.
Yes. That is indeed it. Hold L and then press R.
Right, gotcha. So how many things can I print at once?
This looks dirty. That little dig. It's just left now.
I wish you could organize this by how many things you have. It's in an entirely arbitrary order. This makes no sense. What does auto select do? Okay, but where did it take it from? Does it just do the most efficient thing that you have the most of? I'm sure it's fine.
Let's see.
I'm sure it's fine.
Well, I'm glad you have that confidence. That's what counts.
I would love for this Pokemon game to have an auto selection function that doesn't work. God, this is full gacha, like with SSR pulls and shit. Stupid. I hate this. Okay, so you can get hold items like loaded dice and Evo stones.
I remember what I was gonna go do. I was going to go back to the mainland to dump all of my money into bottle caps so that when I keep losing, it's fine. I'm not actually losing any money.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Like a liquidating your assets kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm declaring bankruptcy.
That's very smart. What do you mean I need to collect more data? How many do you want me to fucking make? I will do one more. I will do one more 10 pull. And this is why there's the automatic function to stop you from having to go through the process of doing the thing. They knew what they were doing. You even have to press A to do the gacha. This is fucked up, man. At least it's really easy to get more. It's just like go and find one of the areas where Pokemon like spawn out of a wall and then just auto battle for like 10 minutes. But black sludge, a single calcium, a single protein.
Oh, Castor, you love black sludge.
Yeah, there are so many Pokemon I haven't. Actually, I guess I could put that on fucking. Oh no, this doesn't. I was gonna say I could put that on my poison type, the one that has Unburden as its ability. Let's not do that.
You know, actually, I can also buy a couple items that I have not gotten yet. Like I don't own a weakness policy, don't own a throat spray.
Yeah, get yourself a weakness policy. It's a good fucking item.
It is, and then you get to say. Activate a weakness
policy. I have not watched the Weedle Twineedle video in a long time now, but that specific bit, that and Intimidate sits in my head fucking rent free.
Okay. My ass is liquid, and now hopefully I can do the same to Crispin.
This would help with bounty hunting too if they give us extra battle items at random. So I don't know your actual odds. Oh, it upgraded into a great ball. Sure. I will do one more 10 pull and then I will do fucking wandering around in the field exhibition. You can still only do a 10 pull, but it's cheaper to do now. I see.
So I think, and I could very well be wrong, that Rotom is targeting into the first slot with its burn. So I'm gonna try going with the
tactical pivot.
Well, not the tactical pivot. I'm just going to lead with a Medicham in the first slot. Hopefully, take that burn and not have to worry about it. Oh my god.
Does a whole animation if you get a second one. Oh, right, okay. So you do actually have to go again. It does make you pull again for the bonus mode. This is just a slot machine. I hate this so much.
I was just thinking, like, this is what kind of fucking Japanese
pachinko patcha slot machine. Yeah. I got 2 SSRs and was mashing A and did not actually see what I pulled, so they might have been garbage SSRs.
Oh, you know that doesn't matter.
Oh, and it doubles the things that you get. So I got a double loaded dice, I got double leftovers. Double leftovers is pretty good. Okay, I see.
Okay, it does burn into the first slot. That is quite nice.
All right. Okay, enough of this. I refuse to chew through my BP on the fucking item printer. I need to, like, retain at least 50 so I can, Oh, you can spend 400 to change the look of the room. We can get a smart speaker to the room. Boost biodiversity at 3K in the different areas. Oh.
Yeah, that'll help you catch more things.
Oh. Well, now that's a much more efficient use of grinding BP, to be honest. Okay, right.
Okay, because my Medicham had a Lumberry, it is now burned twice. So basically, man's wasting this damn turn.
You know what? Fine. Good.
Yeah, for real.
Is there a preference on where you want to work on next, by the by?
Oh, good question. Not really. I would say I don't feel equipped to handle the ferry area, so I might want to save that for the ferry.
We can do the
gym.
canyon one then. That's the steel.
Steel, I think I've got good odds on that.
Yeah, me too. Okay. This is where it gets. I refuse to gacha. I will occasionally play like a gacha game on my phone and not spend money because sometimes you just need a thing that does like the pretty lights. But even then, my patience for gacha design, even when I would be in like, it doesn't take me much to be like, I'm okay with playing this. And then when it's just like, oh, this is like cynical. Oh, gross. Oh. I was like playing like Reverse 1999 was a game that came out relatively recently and was just kind of like really framed itself as being like, we've got all sorts of fancy aesthetics. Like the music is really good and it has really kind of bold art style and has excellent voice acting. The voice actors are maybe fine. The voice direction is really bad, and the script was actively unpleasant. Like, just full of like tonal errors. It's like set specifically in the UK, and you're like, and it was produced, I believe, in China. And I was like, was there somebody on the script team who was actually British and can tell you whether this sounds sensible to come out of a British accent or not? And the answer is no, absolutely not. There was nobody on that team to tell them that the dialogue was absolutely wild in, and it just made it was like, oh, I'm only playing this for the story. So if it's not going to be doing that, then I can't stay here. I have to pack all the breadsticks into my purse and leave. Chinese game in English versus Hong Kong game in English. This is true. There are nuances there. I will admit to not knowing precisely where it was developed within that part of North Asia, but I do believe it was a Chinese studio at the very least.
Man, Lounge Jazz got burned, but things are going better this time. I chewed through half of his team, I think.
Okay.
Also, Amy sent a very funny image. May I share it to you?
Yes, please. I have an eye on You stole Diglett's nuts. You get nothing.
The fact that there was not like a box select black thing to
just scribbled in MS Paint.
Yeah,
great.
Just extreme. Like I love the handmade care in this. All right, I am. Do we think Magmortar probably does have a good item? I should. I appreciate it, Amy.
There's a couple of fun gacha games, but there's a fine line between fun and skinnerboxy. Oh, if the script was squiffy, my bet would be Chinese. Hong Kong stuff can have its quirks, but since English is one of their primary languages, it usually sounds a bit more imperial than normal, but not noticeably broken. Right. That makes sense. But yeah, it was one of those things where I saw like the artwork, it came up in like, the social medias as like adverts on YouTube and stuff like that. I'm like, this genuinely looks quite pretty. And it seems to have this kind of like wood paneled like lo-fi vinyl record aesthetic. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty. Hey, if the music's good, I might even go and take some of that and use it in like streams like Void Sea and things like that. And I played the game for literally an hour. I was like, oh no. And the fact that I have not seen any like adverts about that game at all since it like launched formally, I'm like, I see, it did not do very well.
Okay. Yeah, so far both my support mons are down, and I think he only has 2 left.
What have you seen so far?
Rotom, Talonflame, Executor, Booburn, and Camerupt. So I guess it's just Blaziken left. Okay, this has got to be the one. And the fact that I have Enka out here, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Yeah. It would be quite like I would have to really drop my fucking spaghetti to lose this one. Okay, here comes the terastallization.
I believe in a commitment to becoming the one true Blaziken.
Listen.
Defeat all imitators. Oh, that was an Alolan.
If anyone's gonna make this chicken go down, it's gonna be me. I know, roll the typical reverse, but
oh my god. Keep it together.
Okay. Crispin has been deep fried.
Okay, GG.
You know what I think the big deciding factor was there? Somehow Sunny Day never came out.
I didn't see Sunny Day on mine either, so sometimes they make priority.
Oh my god, you're so fucking lucky.
Basically, because I came with something that was weak to one of their moves, they would just kind of keep attacking into like either Rotom or Sneasler while I just protected, and they would just waste their turn attacking into protect. So I had an advantage there. But,
no, this makes sense. How goes the BBQ grinding?
I'm hanging around in the canyon area because I haven't really caught many of the things here yet. So
I see.
You know, I'm still working on my process of gathering these.
Cool.
But yeah,
Don't
considering I spent
your Pokédex rewards.
Oh, true. Considering I spent most of my my energy on, I spent all that BP immediately. You know, I had like over. Yeah, we are in a union circle right now, Foursquare. We tend to we just weren't able to last week.
I gotta be honest, I think Alolan Graveler is pretty ugly. The fact that it looks like it has cheese chunks in it.
I get the design of it, but I don't especially like it either, so I agree with you.
It's like I would have enjoyed it more if the rock color was a bit different, because then I could pretend it was a meatball. But,
the shiny one is kind of like a beef brown.
Oh, that's true.
Did the Union Circle with Mina last night? The BP gain in the group of 4 was nuts. Ah, right. That might be fun to do if we have enough people simultaneously live. It might be a thing I'd need to organize in advance to do properly. But have another 2 people join, whether they're necessarily on voice or otherwise, and just kind of like gather up them good BP points. It's Elekid! The tiny child.
Oh my god, have you seen Joltik?
Oh yeah.
But have you seen how Joltik moves?
They hop around at you.
Like freaking boing 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 without any real like body animation to it, because I mean I guess why would it? You know, it's so tiny. You wouldn't be able to tell. It's so funny to me.
Yeah, I'm being an electric type fan, the fact that the Alolan Geodude line are not especially cool looking is like a disappointment. And similarly, I don't really like the Electabuzz or Electivire that much, but Elekid is amazing and perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna fight a little trainer here just because they were right near the fly point. But oh man, they're saying they're just sniffing and crying because they just had a giant breakup with their friend.
Oh no!
And they're gonna fight me. They're coming in with a Sinistra and a Sinistea and a Milcery. Honey, what are you doing? I'm going to kill you. Oh, and now you're making me feel bad about what I have to do.
I have to do it. You say, clocking your pistol.
Pressing my hands together, I had to do it to him.
Oh, there's this trainer. How romantic, she says. Milk and tea. Food-themed team, let's go.
Man, this trainer just made me sad and hungry.
Don't you think there's something incredibly romantic about the giant rocks floating in here? Oh, so this thing of tracking streaks is definitely new for Twitch. But thank you for continuing to tune in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Also, don't forget you have, oh yes, I can also, but yeah, chat, do not forget you have all of these lovely ways to spend your channel points to annoy us. It's not really a Twitch stream if you're not cultivating a,
yeah, you know,
hostile relationship.
There we go.
I believe it is new.
What? High jump kick mildly dangerous.
Kapow! Major damage!
You can see perfect into the one. You're done. Now that fake out is no longer an issue.
Kid.
You're done, kid.
I'm sending you home. Okay. Oh my god, I beat this person and they just say, I'm so sorry, and I'm like, oh, what have I done?
Did that proc the berry? It did proc the berry. That's actually kind of annoying. I wish it didn't proc the berry. Now I have to put the berry back on.
Oh, to proc a berry.
How many Pokemon do you have in reserve, my dear? Or is it just these two?
The top one stands out 4, I think.
Okay. Because I was going to say it's it'd be disappointing to finally get the unburden, the full unburden effect, and then just have she only has 3. I see. Actually, in that case, you can
Well, a bird can be wrong.
I mean, having 4 makes sense. I just didn't observe. Oh, the Hitmontop is Life Orb, I see.
How do you feel about Scrappy?
I think the design's fun. I mean, there is definitely a discussion to be had about, I guess, design imagery. I remember, like people kind of when the design initially came out, it's like, oh, it's a dark type who's menacing with like saggy trousers. Is Scrafty supposed to be one of those black people? It may be a racist stereotype at play. And I'm like, I suppose there is an overlap with kind of like street gang culture and black culture, but they are not a circle. There is an era where Eminem dressed like that on the regular, and we do not claim him. We do not claim him. Just wearing Jinkos, I mean. Sorry,
what was that last thing you said?
Chat saying Scrafty just wearing Jinko jeans. Just thought it was a generic teen. Yeah, there are multiple ways that you can read a baggy trousered hoodlum without needing to directly racialize it. I think people are obviously quite alert at the idea of accidental Pokemon racialization after Jinx existing, right?
Yeah.
I think with that misstep on their lives in mind, they were disinclined to do it again and maybe took more care on things. I actually quite liked the idea of entertaining the idea of a fashion-themed Pokemon team where they are specifically, you know, clothiered, because like, and most of them are from Gen 5 actually.
Oh, really?
So there's like there's Scrafty in the jeans. There's like the final Gothitelle, who's in the kind of like EGL outfits. There is Leavanny, who specifically sews clothes out of leaves. Other 3 that immediately come to mind, and they're all Gen 5 men. And I think that's probably a thing that they were thinking about when they were like thinking of American culture, and they were thinking of fashion culture to a degree, I think. And then there's probably a bunch of like beauty-themed Pokemon from Gen 6 that would fill out the gap. Obviously, this as a team would not be mechanically sensible. I was thinking of this when Gen 5 was new. I was not thinking about competitive battling at the time. A competitive battling fashion theme team would probably be a lot more stringent and have some exceptions. You know, you would have be like a Gallade or whatever, and it's like, oh, you know, it's made of knives. It's like the hairdresser with the scissors. I gave this thing X scissor, it counts.
Consider Mega Gallade, as I think there's a much more of a focus on the outfit there. I know, you know, that depends on the gen, but
yeah. Both Mega Gallade and Gardevoir. I love the big ball gown that Mega Gardevoir gets. So cool. And the shiny as well. It's like black, very Black Swan into it. Oh, I'm not at 120. How far am I then? I'm at 118. Oh my god. It's gonna take a fucking while.
With the raw expanding force, no setup, no terrain, just
an expanding force.
Just clicking the button.
Victory in a raid battle, defeat 10 using multiple. Let's do that.
Yeah, I'm currently fighting a tough trainer near the objective, and then I will be ready to go.
Sure, I need to actually make my way over to where the Elite Four member is. I actually don't know where they are. I am currently lost underground right now. Oh, I see. Yeah, I am deep in a cave. I have genuinely no idea where the exit is here. It might take me a while.
No worries.
I will stop faffing and actually look for an exit. Oh, there's one over there. Okay.
Encore is such a fun move, just it's like, oh, Meowstic used light screen? Well,
all right.
Use it again.
So nice they did it twice, and a third time. And the CPU is disinclined to switch.
Spelunk too close to the sun. I think quite the opposite, actually. Too far from the sun.
Oh, it put me in the ice area. Cool. This is not what I want at all. It put me deep into the ice area. Okay. We're going to have to start over. Hold on. Spelunked too close to the moon.
Saw Alcremie come out and go like, oh, okay, so you're gonna decorate this for Uniclus. No D-Gleam.
I mean, sometimes you got the D-Gleam.
I mean, shit, I guess you can't. What does decorate do again? I forget. I know it raises a stat a lot.
I think it's like attack and special attack by 2 stages. It's something silly, but there's only one mon that learns it, so it's not like, you know. Alcremie is not doing enough to justify having more than... I wonder if it's learnable by Smeargle. Whether there is a beat that you can do that way to kind of make it sensible.
God. You know what's nice? Clicking Sucker Punch. Clicking Sucker Punch is nice.
And succeeding and getting away with it is also good.
Oh, yeah.
There's like an electric Sucker Punch that a bunch of electric mon learn. The new like Dino version of Raikou gets electric Sucker Punch as I think it's signature.
Whoa, I've not heard about this.
Yeah. It is apparently incredibly good. Once again, the past Paradox Mon, by nature of having an ability that is likely to happen on a regular basis because Sunny Day is used on teams in general, are all quite good.
Yeah, sadly, Tapu's did not return, so you're not getting the Tapu Koko free setup.
Yeah,
and,
the best that we get is fucking...
Pincurchin?
Yeah.
Love to have to build with Pincurchin on your team.
Pincurchin is a cool mon, but not like this. Not like this.
It feels the last mode Alcremie. I feel like I am... Oh wow, what the fuck was I gonna say? I saw Blast Mode Alcremie and then all thought left my fucking brain. Oh yeah, I feel like there should be a move that damages and sets electric terrain and has like very limited distribution, just to like a few shitmons. You'd give that to your Alolan Raichu, I know Alolan Raichu is not a total shitmon, but I feel like that should be the best thing that
it would be a very good enabler. Yeah. Where it can do things on its own, where Pincurchin definitely cannot.
Yeah. Let's see.
Did I hear that Paradox Suicune and Virizion are coming back in the week between Xmas and New Year? Yes. In fact, it starts during Xmas, which is neat. I will be playing video games throughout all of my Christmas break, basically. I realized today that I have on PS4 a copy of 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, which is a vanillaware visual novel / mech tactics game that apparently has one of the best stories on PS4. And so at the time I was like, oh, I need to go and get this game. Maybe I'll even stream it. It'll be a regular thing I'll do. And then it resolved that streaming PS4 stuff is kind of a ball ache. So I bought it and never really got the chance to play it. And I'm like, well, if I'm not going to be streaming this fucking thing, let me spend a week playing this apparently very emotive game instead. And in the process of doing that was kind of like, oh yes, there are other video games that I can spend time doing as well. So yeah, on Christmas Day, when there will be a ton of fucking people who have got new Pokemon DLC, whatever, as a Christmas present, either from other people or from themselves, and we'll be doing the DLC, be getting in there with a pretty high rate of people being willing to do the content, right? This is the Steel Gym Leader, huh?
Yes.
Let's put in focus fighting moves. Yeah. We stand pretty good odds. Oh, I need to fucking put on Ice Beam on Webcore. Having Icy Wind is not cutting it. I do not need the speed control so much as I need to kill things in one turn.
I'm wondering if I should put Hydro Pump instead of Muddy Water, because damn, the damage reduction of spread damage.
Oh no, do I not
brutal.
have an Ice Beam on hand?
That is inviting just so many misses, but a bird can dream, you know?
Do I have a fly point for here? I do not have a fly point for here. Oh no, I do have a fly point for here. Sorry, excuse me just one moment while I go back and make myself an Ice Beam TM so I don't make my own life harder than it needs to be.
No, that's incredibly fair. I am currently having some thoughts about, is this a good one for me to face right now? Well, I'm here, so I'm going to do it, but it's like, in terms of what can I do against steel types, I've got Drain Punch on Slacking, and I have Earth Power on Dream Chance. Dream Trance, the oh god, what is this? Toad Scroll.
Okay.
And technically I have High Jump Kick on Neurofunk, the Metacham. So it's not a lot. It is not a lot, but...
Oh, you're kidding me. I don't have enough points to make Ice Beam.
No. Oh, because you need one more... Because you gotta get Cryogonal.
Where is that?
Oh, it's on the peak of the Glaciato Mountain.
Okay, give me a fucking second. This has become a full side quest. I am so sorry.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? Can we go for a 5-minute break? We're halfway through our stream anyway. I'll go for a 5-minute break while I go and kill some Chronogles. And come right back and everybody can have a stretch so you don't watch me do it.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some birdseed while we take a quick break, or, grab a mouse.
Beautiful. See everybody in 5. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I did not find a crocodile. I'm still looking.
Back in the mines.
We gotta stay hard at it. Working hard or hardly working. I do want access to Ice Beam though. Oh, I'm still gaining the BP actually, even though I'm not in the area, which is nice.
For the things that I'm doing, I'm glad.
Because I was like, I wonder if this would. You're not directly in the area, so you do not benefit. Thank you for doing the additional looking out.
No problem.
What color are you?
Paying my dues after all the times I have intentionally made life harder for you for the sake of personal comedy.
Does anyone else have an issue with microSDs constantly corrupting? Thankfully, no. Ah, there's the bastard. You.
Up that shape. I also do not have that idea, thankfully. That sounds like a pain in the ass.
You know, sometimes you have a file or a project that is just not a thing that your saving space wants to like work with properly. There was a point where I was like looking for, oh, there's another one over there. I'm gonna go kill that real quick just in case. Having extras is always nice. You have I was like font hunting for a project, sort of like a kind of brush strokey font. And the one that I found, there were two that I found, one that worked perfectly fine, and the other that was like so textured or so high res or whatever, that it just refused to load on anything. Anytime I tried to like open the folder with the font, it was just like, nope.
Weird.
Yeah. Which would suggest that it's built poorly. It would suggest that is actually a bad font. But it's funny that kind of thing is just, you know, that somebody would be out there trying to sell it as well. I'm pretty sure taking a picture of a thing that's flying, does that not count? Do I have to whistle to make you come down?
No, but you have to complete these in the area. You can't complete these outside of
gotcha.
Blueberry Academy.
Man,
I'm glad you understood what I meant by do it in the area. You know, do it in the place.
Yeah, in the place. In the zone. You got to be in the zone to do it.
You gotta be
in the zone to do it. This is what I keep telling people.
And everyone says, not helpful. It's because I don't understand.
Mm-hmm. It feels like every month my Switch's SD card corrupts and I have to format it and download everything all over again. Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear. I wonder if there's any kind of like a specific file in your setup that it's just kind of like, oh yes. Or whether you have a particularly old Switch. You got to be in it to win it, and by in it we mean the zone. It's very clear and specific instructions. I don't know why you look confused.
I feel like this is what fucking post sports commentary sounds like to me. Of like, oh yeah, well, obviously, you know, the winning team, they wanted it more.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, you wanted it more. That's why Kings Rock props last time.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know, sometimes you believe in the heart of the cards.
Kings Rock prop, so you wouldn't feel sad.
Uh-huh. Your Switch is a day one Switch. Oh man, the fact that it's still out there hustling is good. You know, with the way that electronics are designed with planned obsolescence in mind these days, you know what I mean? All right. We have returned. Stronger, meaner, crueler than before. Claim victory in a terror raid battle, hatch an egg. Well, hatching an egg certainly is a fucking happening.
Okay, I think I am going to replace Muddy Water with something single target.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, there's one of those sneak up on a motherfucker. I should probably retain the information that I see. Yes, okay. So I saw the Evo, the pre-Evo of Metagross hanging around. And I wondered.
Yes, Metang.
Yeah. It vanished. It wandered into an area that's non-combat and it evaporated. I'm sad. Or is it just a story? Oh, it's an NPC one. It's not. Yeah, it's an NPC one.
I think I gotta go with Hydro Pump. I'm gonna regret this so hard, but
no, just don't miss.
Oh, that's what you do. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know.
I am a fucking idiot. I've been doing this wrong the whole. I am so embarrassed right now. I'm so glad you told me that.
Dang, I love focus points. Had to ditch 2 sets of Joy-Cons and use an official third-party set these days. Yeah.
I think it's great that if Focus Blast misses, it still does damage. It just instead of damaging a Pokemon, it's damaging my will to live.
Ooh, gotta love having that scraggy sweat. Mmm.
Yeah, what do you think it keeps in those pants?
Your Blueberry Pokedex has expanded. It's not 200, so I don't care, but noted.
Okay, I am ready when you are.
Okay. Let me get back on the whip. Oh no, I was chased down. I'm pretty sure. Is Scyther new? Scyther's not new.
I don't think so. No, I don't think it's new. I will be back in 30 seconds while you do this because I want to grab more chips because I got too much grub.
Nice. What a problem to have. All right, let's talk to this Elite Four person. All right. Welcome to the Canyon Plaza. We're the team that supports Amaris, or the Elite Four. And you're Rafter, right? One of the BB League challengers. Well, you'll need to hand over 50 BP if you want to take on the elite trial here. So, actually, good to know that the cost does not increase as we continue to knock them out. That's good. Steel types are neat. Steel types have very clear weaknesses to balance out all the resistances what they have.
Okay. Enough vamping. Let's.
Are you ready and willing to pay those 50 BP? So it doesn't increase, which is nice.
Man, doing a whole 2 BBQs or something.
I mean, it's nice that they don't make you grind.
No, for sure. No, I'm grateful. It's just funny to me that the price exists at all.
Thank you very much. Duly received and noted. I guess they wanted you to interact with the thing at all. Now here she comes, our very own Amaris. Who I did believe sounded something like this. Rafter, yes. As you see, I'm president. I'm president. Also, did you catch the boots before? I am bootsing the house down, Yas Queen. As you see, I'm present and ready for your trial. A change of location is required. Come. On command? Dang.
Master.
Sorry. No, they would probably be more, I don't understand what you mean.
You're infringing on my territory.
The decision to allow you to take on the League was irregular, an exception among exceptions. I was against it, as you know, but the Academy allowed it and their ruling is absolute. Therefore, I will carry out my duty as a member of the Elite Four as flawlessly as I always do. The elite trial I devised starts right here. Oh yeah, we get to pilot wings, that's right. This was in the trailer.
Oh, sick.
I call my challenge the Flying Time Trial. You will need to fly around the skies of the terrarium while riding a Pokémon. Reach the goal within the prescribed time and you will pass the trial. Fly through the Magnemite rings and extra time will be added to the countdown. I recommend you go through as many rings as possible as you fly towards the goal.
Oh shit, it is Superman 64.
Can you solve my maze, Superman? Can you verify that you are ready and willing to take on my flying time trial? I mean, you're not flying type, but sure. Understood.
It's foreshadowing Magnet Rise in our future.
I assume you have a Pokemon to ride on. Please bring it out of its ball. Now.
Agias.
Ah, good. With some effort, this Pokemon should be capable of flight. Your name is Argias, yes? This is for you to eat. So she's fully aware of how this thing works? Hypermon 64.
Huh.
What your Argias just consumed is a supplement that enhances a Pokemon's flight capabilities. I prepared it using the leaves of a mysterious plant that was found growing in the terrarium. Your Argias will be able to soar through the skies as it pleases, but only for the duration of the trial.
Okay.
Up to fly up, down to fly down. Sure, it is not. It is not.
Oh, that's
fucking.
a shame.
Yeah. I was wondering. The children would be confused.
But now the adult will be confused.
Yeah, a little bit.
Think
God,
of all those.
this makes me
poor
think more of
children who-
Knights than it does Superman 64.
Ah, no, I see that.
Did she just kill off the last chance for a Herba Mystica to repopulate? Yeah, the Permafly HM is now no longer available. She has destroyed the last one.
Oh no, this wasn't Herba Mystica. This was some egg salad I found in the trash.
2, 1, fly. Give up, the game says. Oh, so you do slowly descend slightly.
And
you
for
pick up-
this minigame, we have licensed Fly Like an Eagle.
You pick up speed a little bit when you're descending, actually, which is...
Caster, play that track.
Oh god, okay. Follow me. Wait, hold on.
Yes, camera adjustment.
I missed one. Oh, fuck. I fucking... my brain auto-corrected to plane controls for a second. Oh, that was so easy. It was not... I need not have worried that I missed two.
Corvin Knights into Dreamyard, very good.
Oh, you're across the Pokemon puns today, Yellow. Very impressive. I was so prepared for this to take as long as the fucking item trading cooking game. It was genuinely 30 seconds long. That was an impressive display of punctuality. I must admit it was satisfying to watch you fly. Congratulations, you have cleared my elite trial. Now a change of location is required once again. Come.
On command?
We've been over this. I've got to make at least one good pun for each minigame. I respect it. You've earned the right to reface me in battle. Do you wish to begin? Yes.
On second thought, I don't know about this.
Understood. Let us assume our battle positions. What is she going to come with, actually? What kind of heat is she bringing? Position assumed.
I'm guessing Magnezone, Skarmory...
Tailwind Skarmory would be an interesting thing to open with. There's one thing I wanted to ask you. It concerns Kieran. What is he to you, Rafter? I don't really know.
I don't really know.
So you are uncertain, I see. For my part, Kieran is the younger brother of my dear friend Carmine, which is why she has taken my assume the position dialogue before battles, I assume. Something in him has changed. He's not his usual self, and I find that deeply concerning. If possible, I want to be the one to help him. That being the case, I cannot afford to lose. Our battle starts now. You have 3 minutes. Actually, if this was like a fucking, like, was it Security Hall in SA2 that was, like, timed?
I enjoy what little of her personality we're getting. Her just being total ice queen.
Opening Skarmory as expected. Get ready, Skarmory. You too, Dugtrio. We're finishing this battle right on schedule. That Skarmory needs to die like now, so I'm going to overheat into that and then put it out. And I'm going to like turn one Protect and see them try to Earthquake into him, into Vogue.
Love that Alolan Dugtrio's here so I can doodle the tangling hair to keep a speed advantage on my side.
Survive it, Gold Soul? Yes, there we go. Overheat into the Skarmory, no tailwind for you. Oh, with the fucking Focus Sash, of course. Bastard. Unfavorable type matchup. You've caught me off guard and now my glasses are fogged up. Ah, stealth rock in doubles. Okay.
Interesting choice.
Does levitate get me round though?
I think so.
Hmm. No, not Direclaw. You are immune to that. Haha! Haha, I was lying. Oh, I should have terrored into flying. I'm so dumb. Goodbye, my agile Weavile cat.
Ooh, yikes. Sucker Punch not doing much to Skarmory. I guess that's not too surprising, but...
I'm gonna use Earthquake again. Shit. Live?
This is rough.
Okay, this is annoying. I can work with this, but this is annoying.
Oh, man. And both of my leads go down. Not an encouraging start.
Hmm. I'm gonna get hit by Stealth Rock a little bit. Oh, Reuniclus. Interesting. Oh, in case some sandstorm nonsense occurs.
What's the matter,
I see.
trainer?
We're gonna protect with Dark Wave and then go through EQ. Because you are still Steel type, so you are also weak to Earthquake. I know your
I
game.
appreciate you, Yellow King Hunter, with the, that is the kind of gentle antagonism I think is worth striving for.
Oh, outsped. But that does get the weakness policy to go off. So hopefully I'm faster than Reuniclus, otherwise this is going to be miserable. Oh yeah, I am. Hell yeah. And Dugtray doesn't die either? Focus Sash. Right, fine. Energy Ball into Clawpunk. Clawpunk dies. This is very annoying. I'm so mad that that openers are built like that.
They are bringing actual strategies. You know, I do have to give them credit.
Okay. Reuniclus with the leftovers. I mean, Ice Beam might be the way to go. A lot of my team have been chewed through, actually. This isn't good.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
I mean, that genuinely not remembering to do that terror is seems to be what's done me in. But we can make our way through. We might still terror normal. Oh, it did play. It did play. It played in my ears. Did it not play on stream? If it didn't play on stream, that's annoying. I do have the sound effects in here. Give me a second. Let me see if I can redo it.
Okay, I'm going to really need to mount a comeback here, as I've been, I think, too scared to hit the Doug Trio, and that Earthquake every turn was not doing good things to me.
Didn't hear the sound. That's strange. There it is. Okay. We are getting a Terra Normal.
Does Reuniclus have an ability that would prevent it from getting spored? I think the answer
it's
is
Magic Guard
yes.
maybe, or something like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna check. Let's see. Overcoat? I think it's Overcoat that would... Let's see. Yes, that does. Man, that's so unfortunate. Because I would love to spore and hex it, but I think that's not going to happen.
Of course, protect. That's fine. Earthquake's still faster than... That's annoying. Webcore's still living, but I was hoping to kind of get away without having to do any damage, get any damage out for that. Alolan Dugtrio is still surprisingly fast.
Yeah, Dugtrio's always been a fast mon. It just doesn't look like it.
I know that regular Dugtrio is fast. I assumed Alolan Dugtrio being steel would be slower. But, but you know, we move. We're making our way downtown.
We sure do. Oh my god, Reuniclus is so tanky.
Empoleon, okay. I don't think you're gonna like the Thunderbolts that I'm gonna be throwing.
No, Overcoat also protects against spore attacks. I just looked up on Bulbapedia. Which is funny to me that that is a category of move. But yeah, I'm definitely not winning this as I'm down to my last two. More like 1.5. And I think I've only taken out one.
Oh. Oh, okay. We're getting Trick Room now. All right.
Now is the time for me to be clicking Hydro Pump.
Sizzle, okay.
Really? You bring Trick Room scraps, huh?
That's worse for Sizzle. What? Are you sure?
I mean, Sizzle is actually not very fast. It just has priority moves
Huh.
that it relies on. It's got like 70 or 80 base speed, I think. Okay, yeah. So, okay, landed the Hydro Pump, which took out Skarmory, thank Christ.
Bullet punch
And
into the
here's the
protect.
Empoleon.
Saw that coming. Reuniclus into the protect. Yes. It's not. You're not status, but it's enough to remove it. Okay, good. Oh, it crit.
and-
Nice. So bad luck can also play a role in battles. It's good to know. Thank you. How are you not aware of that?
That is, I would say, 20% of battles.
Oh, a Metagross as well? Fuck. Alright.
You know it had to come in at some point,
Uh-huh.
and I missed the Hydro Pump on Reuniclus just for insult to injury.
Let's see here. I mean, I still kind of want to stall out Trick Room a bit, but I'll switch to Caballion for a while.
I have... Okay. No, that wasn't a miss. I just...
Oh, I have to put up with a fucking Stealth Rock, I forgot. Time is short. Let's wrap this battle up.
Okay, and there we go. I have indeed fallen. I think my lead opener for fully shows well.
There's still anyone's game on this end, but Brick Break is actually not good for me. Okay, alright, I see.
Yeah, I'm gonna try leading with Metachan and Dondozo and see if I can just set up a super powered Dondozo. Super powered Dozo, get rid of that Bozo.
Man, this is not great for Caballion. That's fine. You took some hits that some other Pokemon would have been in a bad position to take hits for. Aerial Ace into nothing. It'll be into it. Get out of here. Now, how many Pokemon does Miss Thang have left?
Surely Metagross is her ace, so I think that's probably the last one.
God, both of these Pokemon are very damaged. It's fine. Because if we're on 2-on-1 here, then we probably have this, but yeah, so lost. Okay. Hit that protect. I'm gonna stall out this fucking trick room. Yeah, of course you want to brick break into the normal type. You don't get to. Solid, but not enough to kill. All right. Yes!
Oh my God.
The twisted dimensions have returned to normal. Okay, we're in there. All right, we should have you.
I did not know Trio was Sash. That's very unfortunate.
All right, GG. Gosh, I was definitely hoping that Gold Soul would be making bigger plays than that, but they got beat the fuck up. Oh my god.
Now check, is order up a contact move? No, good. So I will use that to take out Doug Trio.
All right, that went okay. Definitely, definitely had me sweating a little bit in those. The bad opening play of not
No.
Terra. Oh,
Skarmory has Whirlwind.
oh,
You fucker.
oh! To go with the stealth rock, rude.
Oh my god. And forced out. Okay. That could be worse. Forced out slacking. I'm upset that I had gotten pure power onto Dondozo, and now that's totally gone. Oh well.
What Mon had pure power as an ability?
Metachan.
Ah. I keep conflating pure power with like huge power is the one Azumarill gets, right?
They are the same thing, just different names for some reason.
What's the one that like the Nido King and Queen get?
Oh, Sheer Force?
Okay, they all do similar things, and I just keep mixing them all up in my head.
Yeah, Pure Power and Huge Power just double your attack stat, and Sheer Force, I think it's like 30% more. Oh god, yes, okay, the Empoleon missed the Hydro Pump.
Hey!
Let's see.
It's always good when the computer does it. Hell yeah.
We do love it. Okay, I am knocking off this fucking Rocky Helmet on Skarmory. Empoleon is down. Thank you, Drain Punch. I'm a little sad. The best ability I could get onto Slacking was Torrent. But, you know, hey, depending on what she sends in next, maybe I'll doodle that too.
Turning off whatever they have next. Metagross's ability is Clear Body, right? Getting rid of that sounds good.
Oh no, Doodle doesn't get rid of things, it just... Oh my god, and she whirlwinds the Slacking. It doesn't get rid of them, it just copies them onto both of my mons.
Right, okay.
And, oh, Yo Whiskers is back out. That could be worse. Honestly, I kind of don't hate just getting whirlwinded every turn if it is pivoting between these mons. Which is a very big if. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna U-turn. Yeah, Reuniclus came out, so I'm just gonna U-turn and crunch into it. U-turn doesn't do a lot, but it will allow me to not let Artcore just get obliterated. Artcore being the Grafai. Ooh, okay, I'm going for it. I'm sending in Enka, the Tatsugiri, so that anyone who targeted into... oh my goodness. Anyone who targeted into Artcore is now just going to miss. I kind of don't know what happens if I get whirlwinded, but it is funny to me if it just fails now. And with that, oh wow, Reuniclus still survives Crunch.
Oh. Yeah, I only had like Hex on hand without it having a status effect on, and I think I only got away with it because it crit. If it didn't crit, I would have been in a pretty miserable position, honestly.
It didn't survive with much, and it's very funny to me that they double targeted into Art Core, meaning that both their attacks is flat out failed. Yeah, I think. Ooh, okay. I think if I hit Order Up, that should kill, and okay, it did kill, and I will get the attack up from that. So I think we've chewed through half of her team at this point.
Okay. In a reasonably
fails.
good
Whirlwind fails. Sorry, go on.
In a reasonably good footing for the rest. Okay.
With a beefed up Dondozo, here comes Scissor. I am sad that I couldn't get Pure Power onto it, but that is okay. I think I'm just gonna click Liquidation at Scissor.
Scissor was
and it goes to red, not dead, but it's got Trailblaze, which
powered up by Technician, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still above. Whirlwind still fails, buddy. Okay, AI does not know how to handle this. I'm not complaining about one of her mons just being useless.
You know?
And now I think I can go for the Order Up to finish
clean
Scissor
that up
off.
too.
I am taken down to 139 out of 355, but
chunky,
that is
solid,
pretty chunky. Okay, Scizor down.
Just 1 second.
Okay. Let's see, chat. I don't know if you can hear me, but if you do, I hope you're having a good time out there. So Metagross just came out. It's probably gonna Terra Steel. Realizing I should Terra. I have no reason not to Terra Water for just more damage. Yeah, I'm gonna click Liquidation on it. I would have clicked Crunch for the super effective against the Psychic, but
right.
feel like
Sorry about that.
No problem. I was just talking chat for the fact for Metagross came out, and I'm assuming it's going to be Terra Stealing. So instead of clicking Crunch, I'm just going Terra Water for a big ass Liquidation.
Solid.
I've still got a decent amount in the back if this falls apart somehow. And by somehow, I mean if she gets a crit or something. But I think, yeah, I don't think it's likely for her to survive a Terra Water +3 liquid. Oh, and I move first.
Oh.
And it's sashed?
Yeah. Oh no way.
No, it just naturally. Oh my god, that's funny. It naturally lived at a pixel of HP and then used Zen Headbutt and missed. So I accept your apology, game. I will now. Okay, and thank you, leftovers. I'm now at half health.
You never notice a low roll until it matters.
And there's an Order Up for some free extra damage so that I can just clean up the Skarmory, who has still just been blithely clicking Whirlwind.
I love that the Skarmory has basically not been KO'd the entire fight.
Oh no, I mean, why would I KO something that has broken AI? It could have been clicking Body Press this entire time and genuinely been scary, but instead... Interesting. The fact that it hasn't run out of PP for it is a little surprising, but yeah, its Skarmory is the last mon standing, and now it is out of there. Whew, okay, phew. I'm glad that I got that on second try instead of needing to wait until the third.
No worries. I am not enough, I see. Ooh, solid mana cash, thank you.
Yeah, we take those.
I now have all of my X of Steam gifts. I did get an alert about that. I'm like, I'm not. Tis not the season to be spending extraneous money, friend. I will look at the fact that Street Fighter 6 is slightly cheaper and be like, that's nice. The strength of one's. I kind of want to do the story mode of it, but buying a full ass video game for the story mode of it is probably not worth that kind of thing. The strength of one's Pokemon reflects the strength of one's beliefs. Your desire to help Kieran is evidently greater than my own. Nah, you care plenty.
Yeah.
clearly care about it more than I do. After, you are truly a kind person. All right then. Time for a photo. We must ensure that your victory here is properly commemorated.
Imagine if she's going Pisu with a big grin. Aww. Oh, that's cute.
All the games I got were already cheap, so it's just a nice bonus. I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
I will give you this TM too. It contains a favorite move of mine. Hard press. Hard press.
Yes, the steel type crush claw.
It is up to you to help Kieran after. I entrust my wish to you. Time for me to go. I wonder the order of operations in terms of stuff like technician procking. Like, would it, if you were fighting something at lower health, where the BP of Crush Claw would therefore be lower, and would be within technician procking range, like 60 BP, whether that would count? So you kind of get more out of it. Not that Sizzle specifically needs that as its metal move or whatever. It probably can just use Metal Claw or something, but for like stability. But it feels like it'd be interesting for a mon that otherwise does not carry lots of high damage moves, have a solid opener option, but then it's still useful like later.
Yeah, champ in the making. So that's 2 Elite Four members down already, huh? They sure are crushing it. Amaris sure leaves an impression, huh? It's wild seeing her and Carmine talk. You never guess it, but they click in a weird way. Pretty funny to watch. Thing about Amaris is, as rigid as she looks, she's got a sensitive streak a mile wide. Remember that about her, okay? Even if it's hard to tell from the outside.
Well, seems things are going well with the BB League. Right after.
That's up, mighty champion. Scoping out the competition.
I was getting worried. It would be so disappointing if Rafter had gotten weaker.
Look at this fucking face.
We already have a Battle Yandere in this game, and the Mona is far more interesting than you. But you seem strong as ever, thankfully. Caster, go all the way. Don't go losing. I can't show you how strong I've gotten if you don't even make it to me.
Someone's good and riled up. Anyway, you got places to be, right? I better not keep you. See ya. Good luck with the remaining Elite Two.
He says this like he's not one of them. I mean, you could fight and beat him first, right? Which, I mean, we've already found the point where he is at. If you feel ready to, we can just do that. But if you need additional kind of gathering time, I can start working on missions while you get yourself ready. We can switch positions.
You know, thinking about it, it may actually be better to do, oh, you can do flying time trials now. I don't think I'm going to do that, but good to know. It may actually be...
You were not healed after that battle. Good to know.
No. It might be fun to do the third one first as a...
To conclude the narrative with fighting
leave Drayton for last.
Sure.
It is 6. I'm okay with going a little bit longer if you want.
Oh sure, we have hit 3. We've hit 3.5 hours. I'm not going to extend. We have a format and should keep to it, and the people viewing also need to get on with their days and go to bed. So yeah, we did half of the arc, and I guess when we return, we will continue with doing more arc. Actually, if you're around and not,
I forgot the show match.
Yeah. We can do that. Let me. What is my team? I mean, I'm not going to change what my team lineup is in that kind of way, but I should probably change out a hold item. That feels like that would be a sensible plan.
I have a. So I'm guessing you'd prefer to just do one match.
Yeah, we're not doing it. 3. I can't be bothered.
Oh, I just meant because I have 2 teams, but I am happy to just go with the new shiny team. There we go. Indeed. I still need to figure out held items for these.
Even though, obviously, under current circumstances, there's no reason for me to actually maintain shit like the item clause, but I'm like, I'm not going to put leftovers on multiple things. That's just rude.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I am much the same. Let's see. Decision.
Yeah, I can't really run you here. Okay, there is a bit of audio desync. That's fine though. I can refigure that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That'd be funny. Although, okay.
Cracking open Showdown to try and remember if I. Oh, this is a different browser than I normally use. Let's see. Yeah, they're not in that. All right, I'm not gonna worry. I can make my own decisions now. Let's see. Ooh, needing to make my own decisions now. Scary.
Yeah. I'm kind of like, what do I have in my general like lineup that's around here, rather than pulling in one of my mon from outside what is sensibly leveled. Although all this just gets auto-corrected to 50 anyway, right?
Yeah.
Alright. You get one more mon from my main team. It's not gonna matter, I just can't run Diltera. It's just... it still has takedown as a move, it's not... I could not in good conscience use it.
Okay.
Although that is also an option. It was one that I was using before. Okay.
Let's see. Move that there. And oh man. Yeah, I think that's smart. Actually, we love to do smart things. It happens once in a while. I say this. It has not borne out whether this is a smart or dumb thing, but I suppose that is to be discovered. Oops, there we go.
Hold on. Yeah, no, definitely. All right.
Yeah, okay, and you, what the hell do I give you? That's right, bright powder, no.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go and take those gambles.
I mean, yeah, I could. I could, but I won't.
You did indeed see the Big Bear Yellow King Hunter, but we are not running the Blood Moon Beast on this team.
The Blood Moon Beast?
The Blood Moon Beast.
Oh man, they're not the Kangaskhan Rock.
All we are doing, however, is we're going to do this. I did make one earlier, didn't I? I did, yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see if that does something.
Okay, I'm ready. There was some infeasible stuff going on, so I had to go and change some hold items out, but I think we're sensible now. Remembering to put the citrus berry back on the thing that consumes it and does not replace the item afterwards. Video game.
Okay, yeah, I think I am also ready. I'm getting the link battle, double battle. You get that magic code in there.
Yeah. I was going to use the one for Fluffy Barrage, which we don't use here because I don't want to like give it away for other people to randomly stream snipe. So
yeah, not running disruption on that.
Opponent has been found.
Okay, folks, place your bets. Oh yeah, look, I am glad I changed my profile picture.
Very good.
It's up to me to decide the battle rules.
I think both of these suit us quite well.
Oh yeah.
If you did disrupt, you just get swept. I mean, you can see me playing the game. You can see all my moves.
And I am running a rather silly team because I want to use Pokemon that I like.
I mean, ultimately, I'm still using Pokemon I very much like, but yes.
Oh, well, everyone knows that you do that, but I don't always do it. Yeah, so I think normal rules.
Your team being at 30 to 40 would be a detriment, yes. It does not level you up if you are below 50.
No, this actually does set all to 50. Flat rules does not, but normal rules does.
I enjoy. Let's go. Oh man, what do I want to run?
Yeah, I'm also going for the music like, geez.
Yeah.
You went with Team Star Boss?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with, let's see.
I guess it's what you hear, right? So,
Yeah, you know, I'll stick with AI Professor.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I love that theme a lot, but we did last time. I was like, let's go switch this motherfucker up.
Sure.
Oh yeah, we pick all 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, choose your starting order. I'm not looking.
A bunch of dancers. Also, Hatterene is here. Does Hatterene know a dance? Huh.
Okay, I'm making some sacrifices, but this, I gotta fucking do this strat. It's so funny to me. Specifically this opening.
I realize that my strat here is oh, actually it's fine. I was worried, but I needn't have.
I'm glad you're not worried. It's enduring the hit to make sure that I don't cry or whatever the hell.
What did the berry do? Huh. Oh, and the endure would still mean that Flare sticks around. Huh.
Okay, now the big question. Oh yeah, it's gotta be you. There's no question about that. Okay. My heart's pounding, Caster. Can you feel it? Just the fact that I'm listening to the final boss music is giving me, I'm like, goddamn, how can I not be out here making dramatic speeches while I don't even remember what the hell you're hearing, but it doesn't have the same dramatic
Just shredding, aggressive shredding.
Do you know why we are different, Caster? Because you fight for fame, and I fight for love.
Ah, fair enough. Still faster than me, though.
Okay, come on, please tell me that. No, fuck me.
I was hoping that Tailwind would do what it needed to do.
God damn, I was really hoping Speed Boost would let me outspeed, but... Alright, I fucking see how it is.
Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. That ain't no way that... Ooh, no, okay. Oh, damn, fucking going. True. I like the little dynamic cut-ins.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Not a lot I could have done about it.
I just remembered the Satoddle nearly stomping me from going off the intended path. What, just like wandering through while you're doing stuff? Oh, not enough.
Yeah, Oricoro has actually some bulk. Not a lot else going for it, but
Hurricane!
oh, thank Christ.
Shit!
I'm so glad that hit. Oh my god.
Oh no! Man, okay, but...
You're fucking telling me, dog.
Okay. Oh.
You think you are strong because your Pokemon hit hard, but I know I am strong.
Oh!
Because I want to fuck at least half of my team.
Hold on. Hold on now.
Huh? What? If you get the freeze, I'm
That would be
reading
very
the freeze
funny,
immediately.
but I might get the flinch. It just missed. It just misses, huh? I don't even get the anim.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Well, this is bad. This is a bad thing that is occurring.
so remind me, when does your Tailwind run out?
It's probably this time. Let's see.
Oh, God, thank God that does raise speed.
Oh, when you get to copy it. Yeah.
Thank God that does not also reduce my health, because the move could probably just fail.
Oh, it only copies the effect. Oh no, it does! Oh no!
Well,
Fuck,
fucking hell.
that's very funny.
It was very funny. Holy shit.
I mean, this is bad, right? I'm in the bad position. Teehee, I'm in danger. Okay.
Yes, lend me your power. This may be it. The moment of the battle that breaks or makes. covering the stream with my Switch so that I don't see what you
Okay.
turned it into, even though... Okay, that's understandable. Have a nice day.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Ah, still faster though. All right. Okay.
God, if I click correctly...
This isn't going to kill you though, so it doesn't matter.
Oh!
Yeah,
I
he had
really
this.
thought
He
of
had
it.
the special defense boost in it.
Oh, sick, okay. You know what? That's okay. Hey,
Oh, hey, Captain Hurricane! Thanks for the raid.
Just as we are
God
doing
damn it.
a end of stream show match. We are
God
halfway
damn it.
to, we are currently with knocking out Clopper. We are 3-4.
We're in a pretty bad spot here, lads. Hi, Giselle. Welcome. Hope you've all had a great stream. How y'all doing? I need to do the whole, like, a shout-out function
Yeah,
thing.
for sure. Get in there.
But, you know, I'm also being timed, so I'm trying not to... There we go. Right, there we go. Fucking... We're fighting for our lives out here.
Spooky times in the house. It's anyone's game. How was? Yeah, Captain Hurricane, what were you getting up to over there? Supersonic racing, as always.
With the rocks, like, that makes sense. Oh!
Oh,
Lucky!
that's a devastating miss.
Hey, I missed my rock slide previously. We're even, huh? Although at this point, I think we're probably gonna turn that.
Okay, but honestly, between the two of them, I'm okay with Oricorio, my, brilliant dancing cha-cha cheerleader. My audio is a smidge low.
Low. Oh, okay. I can wiggle that. At this stage, it doesn't matter very much. It's the end of the stream, but like,
boom to the heavens.
yeah, you've been bumped up 10%. Just don't yell. You alright, Gada? Okay.
Oh man, was that the right choice? I just don't know.
Okay, lucky.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
we need to do the stream over because they weren't paying attention. So that means,
It doesn't one shot. Okay, all right.
That is quite sad. I think that may. Folks, that's a problem for me. But we will see. We'll see how this goes.
I mean, that was us being down to our last 2 Pokemon each. And unfortunately, Chandelier is pretty squishy and not very fast. And has now had its special attack dropped. So the number of options it has now is low.
Let's see.
Of all things. Risky bullshit, but why not?
And fuck. What is the name of my Pokemon? Never mind, I got it.
Well, Volcarona.
Yes, thank you. I'm definitely not stupid or panicking.
Yeah, we're trying to parallel process right now in terms of how we're making this work. Because this is definitely either I kill you this turn or I'm fucked. So who knows how this shakes out.
All right. But yes, Gada, to do the stream over, I will need to lose to several members of the Elite Four.
Yeah, we had a fraught time this one. The Elite Four of this DLC aren't playing around. I came in with something.
especially
I came in with something a little stronger.
Especially when you're 5 levels under.
Yeah. No, they are definitely running like a level 79s. This isn't going to be enough to kill you, and you can basically do what you want next turn. Yeah. GG.
Oh.
That was close game. But
I mean, hey, we got misses, we got crits.
yeah.
Okay. Oh man, close match.
Yeah.
Man.
Close match. GG.
Yeah, just like last week. Last week was a really close match. So hey, congrats on 2 super close matches. And you know, going 1-1.
Yeah, then you get the clangorous soul off on both of them. It's like, well. My rock slider to do spread damage is currently no longer available. I have limited options to kind of claw this back. But it came down to the wire. Okay. Yes. With all of that sorted, thank you everybody for rating. I hope you all had a very good Thursday. I didn't really get the chance to ask what you're all up to because I was busy concentrating, I suppose. But we'll be passing on the love. We had a lot of people hanging out with us today. I appreciate all y'all. Who are we passing on to? Who around?
Ooh.
Wait, one of the... Oh, I see. It's the PS5 version. I didn't realize the PS5 had this. One of the people from Black Twitch UK, Sensei Tash, is playing Worms of Mass Destruction, which is not a game that I thought that they would actually put on the PS5. For some reason, Worms as a video game still makes me think of like Worms World Party on like the Dreamcast/PS1. The fact that they have still continued to release those is actually very funny to me. So
nice.
let's go and pass it over to Sensei. Everybody go and give Sensei a very warm welcome. While I go and prepare for that, you ain't gonna see my ass until next year, most likely.
Indeed. Hey, if you're out there doing a little bit of casual Christmas shopping for some nerds, at willyule.itch.io, everything I have is on sale. So feel free to go check that out. Send some people some PDFs of tabletop RPGs.
Yeah. Similarly, I'm not running a sale, but I'm also going to be increasing the prices of my shit next year because I'm in the position where I need to be hustling a bit more to make to cover up some bits and pieces.
Sale. Let's go.
Yeah. So basically, go buy my shit because the stuff that is currently free will probably not be free next year, and the stuff that is currently money is probably going to be more expensive. So now is an excellent opportunity to go and grab all of that shit. With all that stuff done, glad you go. Karaoke and Mario Kart. Nice. Bombarded by sounds when rated. No worries. You good. But yeah. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be passing it over to Sensei Tash now. The raid is now counting down. Marvelous. I have been your androgynous AI game show host from the future, Costa.
I have been your amazing agender avian co-host, Ravi the Owl.
Happy holidays, all you motherfuckers, and we'll see you in January for a birthday stream of some kind. Peace.